Alrighty. It took me a while to get here, but I am here. Hello, hello. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Hold on. I'm curious. What sounds better, that? Or that? Or is there not really a difference? Because I could definitely understand there not being a difference. Morning to you too, Ishtar. No difference? Okay, perfect. Oh, y'all. How you doing this morning, Ishtar? Okay. Now, what was it I was doing? First of all, we're gonna put my flashlight away. Okay. I have no clue what I just did or need to do. Journal. Okay, I'm still waiting for 21 o'clock to go visit that apartment. Armor. Fucking around and or finding out, that's true. Let me talk to the Hardy Boys. I don't think I've actually talked to them about their missing, about the lorry driver. Oh, yes, I did. I told them about the drug trade. Oh, yeah. I was. Not right now. Because I still enjoy that. I like that canon. But yes, I do want to remember to do that later. I forgot all about that. You're tired, Wolf? Well, I guess I could try show my authority again. Don't think I've done that yet. Like, have we actually finished talking about it?
What is it?
Hey, Titus. Right. Here we go. 28% chance. My authority's like nothing. How high is... okay, I can level up soon. And I can put a point into authority. See how that goes. So, I need to talk to somebody to gain some experience points. It was so good. That was like the best part.
Dear.
That's why I like that continuity. Because I didn't like the one where I worked so hard and like just didn't get the sandwich. But I'll take that as a win. Get the sandwich. Try and force Kim to take a bite until he slaps it out of my hands. So funny. So good. Fucking Harry. So your husband's some kind of scientist.
Oh,
Let's
yes.
chat with her.
A zoologist. A cryptozoologist, to be more precise.
It's
It's a
cryptozoology.
pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research into mythological beasts and urban legends.
Ow, 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 ow. Knives! My new controller and monitor comes in today. Maybe. Well, controller,
That's,
sure,
one
sure.
opinion, yes. And people are entitled to their opinions.
She's used to playing off such insults casually, but they still affect her.
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
Yeah, you fucker.
It's not a hobby, dear. It's a subfield of zoology. one specializing in animal species that are so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious. Searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless, and frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it. Universities these days are rarely interested in supporting real research.
You don't know this about me, but I've lost my memory. I have no idea of the world and myself and what I'm doing.
Things can't be that bad.
You sense that she won't judge you, no matter what you say.
Things aren't bad. They're catastrophic.
You know where we are, right?
We're dead, haunting each other. We're ghosts. We're in the Rolling in Rags.
That's right. And where is the whirling itself located?
In Revachol.
Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol.
All I know is that Revachol used to be really cool in the 30s.
The new disco dancing. Seems like a lifetime ago. Much has changed, but it is still the most beautiful city in the world. A rare jewel set in the sand between the pines. Everyone says so.
Oh,
Even
good. I'm happy to hear
foreigners.
that for you. I'm happy that time, Crafty.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
It's the spring of 51.
That's right, dear. How splendid.
Ooh, I got a pen.
Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty
You can
worried
read.
about you then, but now she relaxes her shoulders. Outside, spring rain seeps into the cracks in the walls and the cobblestone streets and into grated storm drains.
Wait a second, I
all the way
hate
down
reading.
Into the sewers. Above ground, the first maybells blossom.
Ooh.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Cop regime. We're given by the intelligent machines. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass. Some kind of democracy, maybe?
No, sadly not.
Here's the raffle.
Revachol is what's called a zone of control under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
Meaning, buying is voting.
If there's no government, how come there are cops?
Oh dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't really
Yeah, I put
any
huge
cops
text
in
on for
Revachol,
for all the
not in the
for
traditional
everyone to chat
sense.
for the chat
The
to read.
status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter.
But yes,
since
the text is
revolution.
huge. I think I doubled it. Zaraf.
But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain
Terribly
the big
good,
things to
Zaraf.
anyone.
Terribly good.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
Shivers. Closer to
That's a tip,
Shivers.
I'm afraid. People of this archipelago tried to build something new. Something
It's like Shivers and
different.
electrochemistry,
the rest of the world didn't like it.
but I'm
so
trying to do a little bit of
they came
everything.
and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
I've recently pumped a bunch of points into rhetoric though, so I could get Gaston's sandwich, which I then made
It has
Kim slap out of my
something to
hand.
do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
So how did I
You were
do?
doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things, history and places. Remembering reality, in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
Okay, well, who can tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a police officer.
A more drug-riddled cop is what I need, apparently.
Of
Yes,
course.
you know it.
Then, I don't know. Someone rich, maybe. Wealthy people are educated, though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez. But thank
In
you,
mayonnaise.
sweetie. You did make me forget about my worries for a while.
Alright, tell me about a cool cryptid.
You're an enthusiastic idiot, but you're still an idiot.
I want to know everything about... Oh man, I'm going to remember that. You're an enthusiastic idiot. Exactly. Exactly, Zeraf. Kim is the best. We love
We
Kim.
don't have time for cryptozoology.
This is my
101.
second playthrough.
Let's get back to work, shall we?
Zeraf, my first playthrough I played like just by myself, and I think I got one of the better endings. Like I didn't do any drugs. I got Kim to join me at my precinct. Solved the murder, like all that. But this one I'm doing a little bit more of a goofy bumbly. Kim, tell me about reality. Tell me about the case
What do you
again.
want to know?
Tell me about the preliminary
You mean
info.
like a brief?
No.
There's no reason to wing anything. If 3 days ago,
Already
during
knew
that
this.
time, the victim had been... Okay, then. Was
So this is a
there-
mysterious
No,
case.
It's not a particularly...
Why
The
not?
deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Okay, so the case probably isn't mysterious, but it could be sexy?
There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was a...
Cut this boring stuff off immediately. You know what this case is about.
Are you sure there's not some sex angle we should be considering?
Good point. Martinez is famed for its occult sex murder rites. We'll get on it immediately.
I think he's being
The
sarcastic.
weary tone is the surest indicator that the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
It doesn't have to be a cult. It can just be sex murder.
That's commendable. Was there anything else?
See, I've never got Detective Kuno, and I don't think I'm gonna get. I don't think I'm gonna get Detective Kuno on this playthrough because I honestly didn't even know that was a thing till later.
It can still be an otherworldly sex mystery in your head.
There we go. That's what I
With
wanted.
a dark twist, even. He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit. Then hit him with it.
Good.
Convince Kim there's a sexy, dark mystery twist in the case. Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait on that. As hilarious as it would be to fail it. Okay, let's... I was gonna up my... authority. Oh, that's funny. See, you got Detective Kuno as your ending. That's amazing. Okay, I'm not gonna save Scummit, but let's try again. Titus, you are going to respect my authority. What do I have that gives me authority? Wait, these minus an authority. So let's put those back on. Alright, you bitches.
It's you again.
Time to get authoritative.
What is it?
Well, I won't blow my brains out this time. 58% chance?
As you yeah! Room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco. Does this look familiar?
I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority. Yeah, see, whereas I didn't do any drugs or alcohol at all, and then this game, as soon as like the quests were like, do alcohol, I'm like, yup, you got it. But yeah, no, my first playthrough, I went completely good guy. Like, tried to fix myself, like, all that stuff. It was good. I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority around here. You must be. You're just like real cops. Drinking beer and sitting around with your dicks in your
You
hand.
got a problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
No. I'm drunk on the job too, and I don't give a shit, just like you guys.
Speak for yourself, buddy. We've been giving a shit for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
They don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week, kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffiti removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
Yeah. Monica's titties.
What? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick.
It's not about who did it, it's about the victim. She needs help.
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up.
D.I.D. the novella.
You want to help
No,
her, cop?
kinda, I
Fine.
guess.
I'm gonna let you help her, but you treat her with respect.
Of course.
If you don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain, buddy.
Freight
What is her
train.
Glacia, I'm on due. She's staying here at the
There we
Four
go.
Rags, a real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit, blonde.
That's the one I told.
That's I'm on due with an O-U.
Yeah, I know. I was like thinking of it, and then I was like, I like to think of it more as like, because I would. That's not how I would have viewed DID personally, but yes. Oh man, the church is actually super important for like story, not like the murder, but like to learn a little bit more about what the fuck happened to Harry, because people believe the church is an integral part as to why Harry lost his memory, not just the drinking. I'm doing his quest right now. I've got the body in the fridge because I want to get the boot. I'm trying to get the boots off of it, but I wait for Kim to go to bed.
Shit. The girl. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. Remember what you said to her? You told her you want to have.
I want to have fuck with her. Composure medium. Clausia Almondu. Cool. Keep your cool. Composure. 8% chance.
You inexplicably add cool after the victim's name, with your eyes bulging like some wild beast. Your fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts
A
falling.
lot of my
on the
viewers are
ground
new here, so we're
as
going to keep the
Titus
spoilers
walks
to a
you
minimum as
up.
the raft, but yes. Blew my freaking mind the first time I played.
I don't understand what's so cool here.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions. Then
Oh, no,
we'll
no.
be on our way.
I'm not like... That wasn't spoilers there. I'm just letting you know, like, don't bring up, like,
It sounds like you're having a heart
that
attack.
one thing.
Whatever you said, it couldn't have been that bad. Please relax.
Yeah, you didn't get it. You didn't. I was just letting you. I was warning you before we got to any spoiler territory.
Calm. Normal. Try to forget this little hiccup.
Thank you. We'll talk to her.
Remember what I said.
Yep. Bye. Oh boy, this ought to be fun. I forgot that I told her I want to have fuck with her.
What was that?
You mean the sweating and the fidgeting when you mentioned her name?
Yes.
And this sort of quivering jello thing with the eye? Point to my twitching
Yes.
eye. Nothing.
It's not nothing. You were coming apart at the seams. Do you know the assault victim?
Yes.
Is there something I should know before we talk to her?
Whatever you do, don't say the first thing.
I tried to hit on her.
Understood.
She said I'm going to interrogate her later and that it's going to suck to me.
It is. This would have been good to know before.
It didn't come up.
It should have. Anything else?
Oh, sounds good, Zaraffle. Have fun. Thank you.
Okay, that's manageable. Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday. We'll be alright, officer. This is nothing.
Thank you, thank you. Hope you have fun.
You feel fortified by his assurance. Is it though? Nothing? You're still in for a bumpy ride here. Try not to mess it up.
Okay, so first... Okay, I want to keep those on because I need visual calculus right now. Monica's titties are big. Wow, they're talking about Monica's titties in there. Hold the fucking phone. I forgot that I could look outside. Seen hawthorn bushes outside.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
Squint.
There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside.
58% chance. Oh,
Nothing. Just black tangles like the hair of...
boo. Kim is incredible. Kim can make us feel anything. Right, Kimmy? Alright, Classia. Alright. Classia. Police time. Police. I'm a policeman. Okay, how do I knock? Go upstairs and knock on door number 3. Oh. I thought this was Kim's room. I thought Kim was in this room.
The door is closed.
Who is it?
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. You could snoop around before going up.
Oh! Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yes?
Sorry, Kim, I didn't mean to talk to you. Piles of dirty clothes. A woman's.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush.
That's weird. I thought Kim. That's so weird. I thought Kim lived. I thought Kim was in the 3rd room. But whatever. I'm just crazy, I guess.
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves, sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
Search the bottles.
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray.
Keep it to
The
myself.
lieutenant glances at the rows of pills, then at the door.
Search the pill
Among
sheets.
some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotvaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how.
Sure, there's something more interesting here.
A bright orange bottle with Preptide stamped on it, in sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container.
Take it in secret.
You dropped it, smack dab in the middle of the floor. There it is, orange as the midsummer evening sun, or the lieutenant's bomber jacket. Wow, that's unbelievably orange. Anyone can see that. It's practically effervescent.
Pick it up, but secretly.
The lieutenant tries to keep his eyes on the door, but the bottle sounds like a rattlesnake. It's basically a percussion instrument that you're stuffing into your pocket. Who cares, man? Who cares what the stiff thinks? You got it. Here comes the afterburner. Just put it in your sweaty little hand now.
It's quite a collection in here.
Anything of note?
Not really. Don't mind me, I'm gonna do some of this drug. Ooh, I lose a morale, but I get motorific and a psyche. Nice. Speed!
Now that you've acquired some stimulants, it's time for a little pick-me-up. Time to detect.
Hopefully it should be. My body's ready, let's do this!
You raise the peptide bottle, press one nostril closed, and inhale furiously with the other. The rush is almost immediate. It tastes bitter and caustic, and stings a bit inside your nose.
Good to have you back, Officer Super Cop. The world has been
Now
waiting.
the taste is slowly receding into your throat. The rush is growing in intensity. Your little heart pounding like a bird in a cage. A sweat breaks out across your brow. Your jaw clenches.
Woo! Speed!
And, let's be honest, there's a little chest pain. The good kind, of course. You may want to blast a nosophed or something. Whoa, this shit is strong. This shit is disco.
Give it a little speed. Hope you don't mind. It's for professional
I'm
reasons.
not your mother. I don't care. Do what you have to do.
As long as you remain functional, he thinks. Now, let's get back to work.
Cool. Let's boogie.
Spring. Everything is clear around you. You're ready to concentrate on the next task.
Drugs.
in the task
I mean,
chain.
don't do drugs.
Hear that? Magnesium. That's what you're lacking. The lack of magnesium has you slouched. The magnesium levels in your blood are dangerously low. It's about the low magnesium levels and not the high alcohol levels.
I fucking knew it wasn't the alcohol or the other things.
Yeah, the other things. Long live the other things. Made you strong as an ox, they have.
So there's a lack of
Yes.
magnesium in me?
And it's critical. Look at yourself. You're practically devolving into a fish due to the lack of magnesium in your bloodstream.
So I need to mag it sideways.
Mag it sideways? What are you talking about? You need to mag it up. You've probably had 2 heart attacks and a minor stroke already. And the only prescription is insane amounts of magnesium.
So you're saying I need to become a magnesium-based life form?
Yes, if you want to live, you need to evolve. You need to transcend the carbon barrier. Go to the apothecary and buy insane amounts of magnesium. It will reverse the damage to your circulatory system. Just remember, it's not the alcohol. Buy more of that too. Alcohol is not the problem. And it's certainly not the dextroamphetamine, nor porolidon, that sweet psychoactive radiation drug. Nor smoking for 40 years. It's the lack of magnesium and excess of coffee. You should stop drinking coffee. It wreaks havoc on your gastrointestinal system.
Jesus Christ. Don't drink coffee. But all those drugs we've done, yeah, you keep doing those. That's fine. Oh yeah, I'm totally not a speed freak. Okay, what were we doing, Kim? Kim, what we doing? Oh man, I kind of want that thought. Magnesium-based life form. Oh, I lose a shiver though. But for an hour. Okay, hold on, I gotta read this. I'll read this for you. It is generally understood that human beings are carbon-based organisms, fusing little carbon tubes together to form complex, mushy structures capable of thought, love, and locomotion. It is also known that these structures sometimes like to take the edge off by consuming ethanol, amphetamine, etc. In such cases, it is important to supplement your body with magnesium. Tired? Mag it. Down? Mag time. Liver damage? Maximum mag. Some people say magnesium doesn't really do anything, you just need to quit. What do we tell them? We tell them, hell no, magnesium. Alright, so next level up.
not.
Gotta get some magnesium. I gotta go to. Wait a minute. Hold up. No, wait. Hold up. Hold the phone. How do I get back downstairs? I fucked up. Let me go buy some Nosafed really quick. Let me just go to Frit here and grab some Nosafed. Nosafed is health and magnesium is right here. Boop, bop. Ah, magnesium. But now I'm gonna get some Nosafed for health. Oh yeah, that was fine. We just fucked around. Killed some things. We didn't do too much. We were just kind of doing the getting started, building houses and stuff.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste. Okay, here. Okay, here. Okay, here. Okay, here. Okay, here. I hope. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here.
There.
I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better.
Looks great. Can I buy one of these $4 raincoats now? Or can I try stealing it
To the
again?
left of the... Look at it, detective, and be ashamed. Until you make it right by legally purchasing.
Yes, buy it, please. Don't steal it.
A wrong has been made right.
Ah. And now I've got a cool raincoat I can wear. That adds +1 to my endurance. Golly, it looks terrible. Okay, we'll leave that how it is, I think. So I better have this, though, with the spirit decor and shivers. Almost as bad. Not quite, though.
A colorful display
No.
of cigarettes and
I would love to, because it's
Again,
hilarious,
I'm
but also
obliged
no.
to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
Which one do I already have? Well, I already have one. Okay, let's see. I've already got... Okay, I've already got a potent Pilsner. And an Astros. So... what I need to grab...
a colorful display of
Come
cigarettes.
the banana
Again,
man.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
Okay, give me the Commodore Red.
Here you go, mister.
Because maybe I can drink the Commodore Red. Like I can drink beer and wine differently. Nope, I just wasted my time buying more Commodore Red. Cool. 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 Sweet. Cool. 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 So I like keeping the stats that I have is the only reason why I'm not just like picking random clothes willy-nilly. There we go. Now I've got full health and morale. Let's go upstairs and talk to what's her name. Talk to Miss Oronye. Classia. Alright, Classia. Wait, hold up. Lord Kim.
This medicine cabinet, it's been used, but not for scrubbing blood off towels. It's clean of chemical odors too. Just some dried toothpaste on the handle.
Search the
Pill bottles
bottles.
rattle.
What is
An
Nacra?
opioid receptor antagonist. It's used for diamorphine overdoses.
I'll remember that for later. Oh, it's like Narcan. Gotcha. Alright, let's do some... Let's look, shall we? The bed has been hastily made.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
Run my finger along the surface.
Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
This window was recently
Looks like
replaced.
it, yes.
Cold coffee in an ashtray that looks like a hedgehog. Handful of dried white
Just
wildflowers.
as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air.
Move my hand fast.
You catch a single
Nice.
flower between your fingers. The rest fly off into the wind. It's a maybell. The young woman looks at the maybell in your hand. Just a glance, then takes a drag of her cigarette. The lieutenant gives you an acknowledging little nod.
Fancy.
Six crumbling petals rest on your palm. They're white, a bell-shaped crown.
What is this, Kim?
This is the Insulindian lily, called Maybells or Lucille's tears during the Revolution. Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to battle.
Does the flower blossom in its
Yes,
spring?
but not this early. Not to my knowledge. It looks dried, preserved.
Is it a coincidence, it being on the
Maybe.
roof?
Maybe not. We'll see.
Very well.
The petals feel dry and fragile in your hand. Water flows under the channel bridge. Dark water. You rub your sides for warmth, but there is none.
Blow on my fingers.
Inland, above the Martinez distributary, the channel that brought wastewater from the silk mills of Jamrock, and then dead bodies during the war. The wrinkled fingers of an old man crush flower petals, then sprinkle them in the stream like white salt.
Wrinkled old fingers. Interesting. I wonder if that's who I think it is. Hey, you. Glastia.
Welcome to the roof.
Her hair is still slick from the shower.
Use a towel.
Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Is there a cleaning lady? I think I need one. Proceed politely.
Oh, yes. Legends of her number one have made their way around the building.
Good. As long as it'll never
They say
not
a
go
portal
old.
to hell has opened in there.
Disco Infernum.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the infernum.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I believe you have already met my colleague from Precinct 41.
Have I ever? This man has an unforgettable way with words.
You must have me confused with someone else. I'm just a regular down-to-earth law official.
I doubt it. You can't bury that kind of fire. What brought you back to me, fireman?
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Huh. I see.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult.
What's your name, miss?
Clausier Amondou.
And where are you from?
Vredefort, Republic of Oranje.
And how old are you?
I'm 28.
And what do you do? What's your
Something
specialization?
Want to hear what's stupid? Somewhere in a one-room apartment on Boogie Street, a young man shows Patrol Officer Tilbrook his genital warts, asking if they're cancer. His partner, Emil Mullins, can't be there. He's in another apartment with another man who's showing him a dead dog under the radiator. It's dead, Mullins says. No, the man replies. I touched him. He's warm. He's warm, Mullins replies, because he's under the radiator.
What's that?
Oranese lit.
Oranese
Oranese
lit.
literature. It's what I studied at the university.
Oh, okay, I
Back
don't
to
care.
me.
Thank you, that's it.
The record. So official.
What's this wildflower?
She looks at the dried petals in your palm, then lightly
Because
touches one
he was
with
having like
her
a...
fingernail.
He's like remembering a story or like something. I don't know if that's him like remembering a story or having like a memory of something he was told, or if he's like literally astral projecting and realizing that. Or if that's something that's happening right now.
Chipped white polish covers the nail. It's long and sharp, like a mini dagger. The petal crumbles on contact.
Pretty. Looks like a dried maybell. Is that the one you caught? Sambo style?
Sudden change of topic.
Alright. I like it sudden.
You tell us you've been through something difficult.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things.
I sure have
What
been,
do you
hey?
mean?
Upper, downer, and sideways. Were you sexually assaulted, miss?
By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
My
Yes.
goodness.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
Ma'am, it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Sorry, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's way past morning. It's perfect time to talk about this.
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
Actually, it's already afternoon.
Is it? It is afternoon. Time flies, man.
So you weren't.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
By him, she must mean the victim.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
By they, she means the Hardy Boys.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicy.
The sun. The sun is to tell when morning ends. Why was there a bullet in his head?
Bullet? They shot him too? They stripped his clothes and they shot him?
You mean after they hanged him?
I'm confused, sorry.
So am I. Were you aware that he had also been shot, miss?
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged.
It's hard to know what to think about that answer. She's just tired. Don't push her too much.
So what did happen between you and the
We
victim?
partied.
What kind of partying? Point to my bloated face. The kind I do?
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
Harder than this? Keep pointing to my face. I didn't know it was physically possible.
Oh, it is. You're still alive.
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
Huh? Kim? Huh? Sex? You were lovers.
I guess you can say that, yes. A bit. Lovers is such an emotional word. But there was something there. We did enough drugs for there to be.
How did you two meet?
Downstairs. At the bar. He was on some sort of assignment. A military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
He actually very well could be. It must have been hard for you to point to the yard,
Oh, yes.
seeing him there.
I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant. He takes a small step closer.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes,
The call reporting the hanging, that was you.
I made it.
And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Revachol, miss.
The caller's voice was
I
disguised.
didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Nicked it? How?
With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
So, she's God's mystery phone cutter.
And in the process, you broke the landline downstairs.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
Still, that's pretty clever tampering. Simple and clever. Crossing the lines like that.
Seems a good some idea. That was nifty.
Thanks.
Why go through all the trouble?
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the Union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
What's Flitter with?
Thank
Ears in
you
the
for making
wires.
the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
What can you tell us about him? Name,
I'm
eyes, and
sorry,
age.
I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his,
Ooh, yum.
I don't know,
Soup.
hair.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
She meant she sees him in her dreams.
Say nothing.
You pissed it all away. All of it. Elysium.
What did they hang for if not rape?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
And his role in this strike was what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military. Worked for Wild Pines.
Brr,
And
it's cold
against
in
the
here.
Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
Cold.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
So Titus asked you to spice things up
Pretty much.
for us.
Warming them. She must be very cold and exhausted of this life.
How do the Hardy
They're
Boys know
frequent
you?
guests downstairs. They have a booth for Union members. They're probably down there now.
And how'd you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
I'm gonna. God. Did you
A
party?
little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
Which one?
Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
Makes you feel all this, miss.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Your mama.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
As he says so, you feel the young woman looking at you and get a feeling you can't quite put your finger on. A suspicion?
I had something else before we go. Little
She
thing.
nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
Nice room you've got here.
Yeah, it's pretty deluxe.
That window's new.
It is.
The lieutenant he finds the answer unsatisfying.
Okay.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
Look her in the eye.
Soft,
Ho-ho!
light brown eyes look back at you, directly into the space behind your eye sockets. You see the smoke rise from between her painted red lips.
Oh, God.
I have bad news for you.
What?
You know these guys? Who? Me? Yes, you. He's talking about you, you boring stiff.
Okay, Vushton and Drama are having
You
conversations.
too. Me? What did I do? These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info, you can't trust them anymore.
What?
Believe it.
Does this mean she's been lying to me?
I think it's safe to assume, yes. Mr. Thespian here hasn't been speaking up. If he were, I suspect there would be paeans to her truthfulness. Like this, "She is a lady, most fair and just." In his defense, to reduce him to such inadequacy, she probably had to employ half-truths more often than outright lies. That is correct. And omissions too.
Well, wait, can I trust rhetoric?
A little. They're all still at limited use, interpreting things to the best of their ability. Maybe they add flair or something. I wouldn't know. I don't add flair. But when it comes to assessments of character and factual accuracy, they are not to be trusted. Not with her.
Can I trust any of the voices in my head ever again?
Don't be melodramatic. You can trust them. Just not with her. A light green speck and imperfection on the outer rim of her right iris. It sparkles.
What's her plan?
You can't draw a sound conclusion. The one he usually does says, "She may want to control the information rollout, not to become a suspect. She may have a past she's escaping, unrelated to this case. You doubt it's something truly insidious. See? It's oddly moderate, probably compromised."
Okay, I've been talking to myself long enough. Let's get back at it.
Don't worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this.
Don't say anything. Close your eyes and let it pass.
For a second, her face disappears from your cornea. Only a silvery negative remains. Still smiling, a tired smile.
Why not? I'll be here until 11 p.m.
Hello, Kim.
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
Does Marine
Nothing will
cooperate?
make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is.
Right.
A decision to not corroborate.
Like in reality, it was like, yeah, like
definitely
your
been part of
thoughts
the plan.
are happening so fast. It's like, but yeah, if we're here in the game, it's like we literally just stood there for like 5 minutes. It's like everyone just like staring at each other. Why did she
What
tell
else
us all
could
of
she have
that?
done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
I have reason to doubt my ability to see through her lies.
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
Something's off
You
here.
think so? She seems
Ow.
about something to do with its other things. The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back here soon enough.
Yes.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Push.
It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets. Sounds like it's heavy, too. Very sturdy.
Where does this lead?
I don't know. It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door.
I think it's
I
important.
don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case.
Below, the hostel cafeteria creaks and groans under your added weight. A skeleton of composite support beams and cantilevers.
This won't hurt.
A dull thud. Somewhere inside, a wind brace rattles.
The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant.
See? The main investigation and the door below are merging into a stereo
I hate it
investigation.
when that happens.
Kick the door in. Oh! That's not how you kick a door in.
Gung-ho style. Entering the premises style. But the door fails to
Oh, I missed it by
respect
1
force.
point.
All you hear is the bar rattling inside, laughing at you.
All right, let's trash the place.
Let's not.
Ouch. Okay, hold on. I'm kicking this door open. I was going to remember something else, but I definitely could have. Hold on. Time to put on my wife beater. Physical instrument. And more stuff with physical instrument. Alright, door. Round 2,
The
bitch.
same small, heavy door.
Kick it in!
No lock in sight.
Bois!
This time, something cracks inside.
Haha!
It is an unbelievably satisfying sound.
Nice.
That's what it's...
Filling
I don't know why we call it that.
in your own body.
Woohoo!
Well, sounds like this time the property damage was at least resultive. Would it hurt to look in?
I figured this was an Aces High moment, Kim.
I don't know about that.
Fine. Woohoo! Tiny hole in the wall. You see a bedroom on the other side.
You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman writhing inside, bathed in drug sweat and dirty linens.
I call it a wife
Bottles
beater.
lie around everywhere.
Hold on. I don't know if he's... yeah, I don't know if you're talking... I don't know if Craft's talking about my version or what it's actually called when I look at it. Hold on. I think I can see the
You
class's
can
bedroom from
barely
here.
see through. Better not to jump to sensationalist conclusions here. The footprints on the floor, however, definitely suspicious.
Boring footprints. I want to jump to sensationalist conclusions.
Finish threat. Or thought.
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
Large prints, most likely made by boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than vamp. The soles have left a pattern, uniform, horizontal lines. One person has been here. They've gone back and forth. The tips point both ways.
This print doesn't look like the odd-soled print we found in the
The
hanging
size
Kim.
looks about the same, actually. They're not the same shoe, but they could be the same person.
The person went back
Between
and forth.
that and that.
Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the workshop floor.
Yeah,
2 weeks
exactly.
maximum
Mm-hmm.
From the dust coverage.
Yeah, usually see here
Could
here in
easily
the
have been one
here in the America, the
You know,
Americas there,
officer.
you usually see rednecks wearing stained, gnarly ones.
It was a stereo investigation after all. It has now converged with our main investigation.
Moving on. Yeah, here they call it the white tank top. That's what Stella Artois is called. Nice. Oh, is that a logic? Then we're going to put on my flashlight. I did not mean to wear this jacket. I meant to wear that one. And I meant to wear that shirt. There we go. Ah, there it is. The pinball maker's coat. An empathy and a hand-eye coordination. If I find the right hat, I can actually dress kind of like, quote, Dick Mullen. There we go. Hand-eye coordination's always helpful. Oh, cigarettes. Ooh. And 250. Or dressed like the Darkwood Man. Exactly! Should wear what when I play first-person shooters? I didn't hear. I don't get it. What do you mean? Can I smoke these cigarettes? Because they're technically a different pack of cigarettes? No. Boo! What's even the point? But so many beer and cigarettes, we only do like one? The whole playthrough? Oh. I should. You're right. Hey, there's the blue door. A spare key is tied to the bush outside the corner room window. $5!
Over there, in the corner.
The pinball machine?
Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it. Lit. A phrase almost synonymous with the Insulindian pinball scene.
I might switch games later, Crafty, but for now it's going to be D. Can you see what I'm seeing?
The pinball machine. Gordy's Goats. A classic.
Let's take a closer look.
Great.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. The machine is coin operated.
If I am playing other games, it'll probably be that one you were talking about, Darkwood.
Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready.
Lean closer to read the text.
Above the painting of a mustached man climbing a hill, a column reads, inspired by the legend of Cornelius Gordy, taken on the world's tallest peak, Corpus Muindi. The Mesk legend holds that when the nation is in danger, heroic Gordy shall return and save his people.
Inspect the playing
theme
field.
of the game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats and to ascend to the top of the mountain in a time of trouble. The peak of the mountain is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have small goat icons on them and represent the goats as they race up and down the mountain.
Yay, Wolfman.
Areas around the playfield represents Gordy's climb, places he was said to have camped, which the goats can discover. Get them to the summit.
What's with all the
Indeed,
goats?
think of them as balls.
Sort of coin.
It takes a while to get into a rhythm.
Hey,
Pretty
cool.
Soon, you're able
I
to
got a
keep
trophy, or
3
achievement.
goat-faced balls in play with relative ease. Go, go, Fingerboy.
I feel sorry for the goats. If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was.
What kind of guy was he?
The kind of a guy who uses the word savages a lot when recounting his travels. A masked nationalist.
A racist mountaineer.
An avid huntsman too. He was often photographed in his dining hall, surrounded by wall-mounted hunting trophies from every continent.
Not cool.
He also hit his wife and kids. Other people's kids too. Sometimes pets. Hateful little man.
Ah.
But you seem to be having fun.
I am pretty good at this.
Your game is definitely improving. The jolly goats are flying all
I don't
over
like
the board,
Finger
and
Boy, I'm not
although
gonna lie.
a few plummet to their deaths, you're never left with less than 3. Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the board. This is where the balls need to go.
In restaurant, agreed.
Maneuvering a goat board into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. More fall to their deaths. But finally, the opportunity presents itself. One of them gets through. Tiny hammer shatters something inside the machine. Something glass. The words "pale rupture" light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog. Something's happening.
Congratulations. This is where the game ends. It's a cheap way of getting more money out of the players. A stupid nihilistic finale.
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually leaking out of the machine, and one by one, your goats start slipping, disappearing into the milky nothingness. This can be navigated. The balls leave
Oh my God.
imperceptible disruptions in the fog.
Come on, visual calculus.
To calculate where they hit next. You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at this point, but that goat is something special. 5 times you snatch him back from the jaws of death.
Can be done, just
I
watch.
I've seen it before. Played it too. You will eventually make a mistake and then it's all over.
Stay on the ball.
How? The last goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee.
Damn.
There goes nothing, Fingerboy.
Oh, I'll be back, pinball. Haha, I have a new goal. To play more
The
pinball.
machine is dead and silent.
Oh, that was a what? That was a red check. Ah, bummer. So can I open this door from the inside here?
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent.
There must be a key somewhere.
Okay. I know where the key is.
This small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb, smells of nougat and sweat. The maintenance card under the control panel reads, Last maintenance, 10th June.
Whatever, close the doors and go up. Hey Ash, how you doing this morning? By the way. Very interesting. Oh, what's this?
So this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up. A long time ago.
I didn't notice it was a red
Everything's
check.
covered
Oh,
with
that's a bummer.
dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
This used to be a pinball
Looks
workshop.
like it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel. There are machines left over.
A creak. Some dust falls off a shelf.
Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the Hardys bang away at it.
Remember the dice maker? Then that means...
Rolling in Rags was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade. This is all left over from
yes,
that.
as the novelty dice maker said. This has absolutely nothing to do with the case, I'm sure. But I do like a nice little connection.
But then it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from making the connection.
Does this mean Rolling in Rags is really part of the Doom
If that's
commercial
true,
area?
then our cafeteria manager is not going to like it. We should tell him what we found up here, omitting that suspicion. He does
Never.
not appear to be the kind of man who likes his establishment to be part of a neighborhood ghost story about bankruptcy.
It's not a ghost story. It's a curse, and Gart ought to be made knowledgeable so he can perform counterspells.
Yeah, obviously. Come along, Gart. Or come along, Kim. Let us go see Gart. Well, can I convince Kim that there's a sexy twist now? 17%.
Only banal things strike you. At the core, you're a very banal person. One you should be ashamed of. It's not
Jeez, mean. Alright, let's go downstairs and talk to the guys again. Okay, I should probably go feed my animals first. Oh, no, I got a bit of time yet. But then I also want to get stoned before I get talking. Before I get too chatty with these hardly boys again. Oh, I'm getting a raging clue right over there. Come on, buddy, let me do more drugs. Then why even let me hold them if I can't do them? You're right, put the flash away, but bust out my boombox again. I didn't realize I changed my pants. Ew. I want my jeans back on. Well, they minus a reaction speed. These minus a savoir-faire. Whatever. Yoink. I'd rather be shorter reaction speed, I think. Let's talk to Gart first. Gart! Gart! Hey.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. I love those.
Objection! Hold it! Objection! Take back! Objection! Take back! Objection!
Ow. Actually, wait, no, I will be right back. Okay, hold on, I'll be right back.
I'm big!
Okay, animals are fed.
Oh, okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there, so Good for
Happy
you.
back.
He's really, really holding himself back here.
Aren't you gonna ask what's back there?
Okay, what is back there?
Skeletons. A mausoleum of the dead.
Yes, haha. What's actually behind there?
Pinball machines.
Ah, I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
Why? Do you want to play? Because I might be up for a game.
No, I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there.
If you're thinking of selling those pinball machines, I want a fat cut, C-suite shit. Beat your chest. I'm a disruptor.
Those machines are whirling property. But if it makes you feel any better, I'm not planning to sell them.
Fine.
It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here. Other than the hellish karaoke machine. That one's always causing trouble.
Sounds like he cares about the place. He's not going to be overjoyed to hear that it's part of the doomed commercial area. He should still know. You have to be forewarned about these things.
I have to warn you, I may have discovered that the whirling is part of the doomed commercial area.
What? Why would you say that? We're at a completely different address from that whole thing.
So he knows of the doomed commercial area and its address. He's thought about this.
The whirling is listed on the intercom outside. And it's one of the businesses in Building B. You should get the wiring fixed. I tried to call and couldn't reach you.
I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the whirling.
Hold on, not once? Isn't that already a sign of decline?
It's a sign of the whirling in rags not being part of the doomed commercial area. If anything, we're revitalizing this neighborhood.
With a corpse in a tree.
Relax, Mr. Gart. I'm sure there is no doom. He simply wants to share his discoveries with you.
The whirling was once the East Delta pinball arcade, which failed. Though perhaps the whirling will escape the
Does
curse.
this look like part of a doomed commercial area? This pre-revolutionary tilework? These high ceilings? The nice rooms? Well, most of the rooms. For 14 years, man. That's how long I've worked here. I've kept this place up through hail and through sleet. Fuck me, if some doom ghost...
Doom ghost?
He's done a fine job.
No
too.
demons.
Though he's spoken of the place dismissively before, the hostel is actually very important to him.
Oh, so you really care about the whirling, huh?
Yeah. It's slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way. Especially for this neighborhood. I've been trying to keep it that way. Even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area.
Shouldn't be so worried about that
I
area, you know?
don't place much stock in the curse and so on, but the label frightens the clientele. Who wants to stay at a doomed hostel? Everything's doomed enough without that.
What about the other cafeterias you manage?
What about them? One is a basement dive frequented by chain-smoking communists. I can't tell you how sick I am of Kraz Mazov and Ignis Nielsen and all those old ghosts.
He's hesitating, not sure if he should share this information with you.
And the others?
The other is a kebab cart. It's very successful in its way, but it's nothing like the whirling.
Jealous? You guys like my eyes. Well, good luck to you with this place, then.
Luck has got nothing to do with it. I need to think about where I'm going to place those pinballs. I have a feeling they're going to help.
Against the doom, it's simple.
So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me about my establishment, can we, wrap it up?
Glazia, room 3. She nicked the phone line.
Why? No, fuck it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know why these degenerates do what they do. I thought we had one good guest in the building.
Hey, you have Lena. Lena's a good customer.
Yeah, well, she's not a guest, is she?
What? Did someone mention my name?
We were just paying you a compliment. And finding out a degenerate from room 3 nicked the phone line. Everything is okay here. Good thing that guest pays for her stuff on time. I'll forward her the bill and be done with it. Was there anything else?
Also, there's a peephole in the wall.
What wall?
Upstairs, back room, next to Classia's bedroom. I found it when I found the
I'll
pinball
have
machines.
it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me know. I assure you, the Whirling does not abide spying on its guests.
The color has drained from his face. What a shame to fix
this is the
such
Pat's
a
mark.
good peephole.
Alright, you've been notified.
Thank you. I'll patch it up personally. Was there something else about the establishment? I hope not.
For now,
Yes.
no. Bye.
Wow, you work hard.
I do?
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
What hard work do I do exactly?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked
Shut up, brain. Peephole bad.
sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
Yeah, I ride. A little.
A little. You make money. You got gills, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco Negros and the Solas. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money printer.
I mean, I did take a bribe from that Joyce
Oh
woman.
yeah, you took that bribe hard. You're a killer.
I mean, I can't say I didn't make that C-Lane guy give me some of his money
Can't
either.
say that. You shook him. You're a killer. A shark.
And I did get that novelty check from Everard.
Wasn't easy getting that giant novelty check from Everard. Took some ingenuity to get into the harbor, but you got in, and you took that bribe as hard as any cop's taken it.
I did take some money from that Manana guy,
You didn't
too.
log that in as a donation either. You don't log any of that shit in. You're a straight rider.
Oh, and then there's pawning stuff off to that suspicious Roy guy.
Yeah, you're in the sales business. Shake 'em for shit and then pawn it off. Law officer style.
I guess I've made some kills, sure.
Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth?
Yeah, right. It's hilarious.
But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, ask yourself, are you rich?
No, I'm not.
That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
Fucking taxes, man. Even though I'm
That's
drinking a bunch of
right.
booze.
100%. Fucking man's got his jam gum and sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell,
Right.
walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze. Aren't taxes almost non-existent in the Gotham estate that is Revachol?
Oh, there were no taxes.
You and I both, but they got those indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax. This tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus, there's the stuff people in other countries pay for that makes them ask for more money from you here. The Gotham estate's a myth. In total, the coalition government is taking 98% of all your money.
No fucking way. Because I'm a free market fundalist
Here you go,
bit.
Hassan. Fight the righteous fight. Free.
I gotta level up so I can get more fucking thoughts. Oh, right. I was supposed to talk to the Hardy Boys. Yo, Hardly Boys. I just came back with a raging clue for you.
It's you again. What is it?
Why'd you lie? She wasn't assaulted at all. It was fully consensual. Let's talk about the rape again, shall we?
Again? Seriously, man. Fine. Fire away.
What was the relationship with the mercenary?
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship.
Right.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your state.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, by the way, she said she wasn't raped, though.
I knew that fucking whore couldn't be
Whoa!
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
But he just... whatever.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down, and she doesn't fucking trust you.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch.
Oh, good.
You know the type. She's fucked up.
I know the misogynistic assholes you guys are, that's for sure.
Version. Stay on track.
Cut the bullshit. She told me the truth.
Oh, man. I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her.
His hands become fists.
And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Titus Hardy!
Success. Titus backs off. Fists down, everybody. Goddamn, no one tells you to put your fists down.
Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
Yes.
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice a strangely hypnotic quality. Her lips barely move as she speaks. Frankly, it's a bit terrifying. Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape.
She is... Wait, Clausia? No.
Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man. Don't forget your tape, lawman. You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of...
Good thing I bought this boombox. Because it plays 8mm tapes. Yoink. Yoink. Yoink.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is rooted behind the magnetic reader. You push.
We're talking about Clausia or this girl? Because technically this girl runs them.
Spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalsund crane.
Yes. Yeah, no, she's technically like their boss's second in command, so she's holding their leashes at the moment. Like she doesn't really run them, but she's holding their leash because she's like the lawyer.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrete on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning.
What was that at the very end? Silence? What do you think?
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
You agree? He also sounded inebriated.
There's more going on here than we know.
What's Kohoi?
A village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
You think he was there?
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. Or maybe Kohoi is just merc talk for atrocity, slaughter.
Right.
A symbol of soldier of the apocalypse style conduct.
Who's Cordy?
It could be short for Cortenard, One of the other mercenaries, the one he was talking to. Probably the mountain at the harbor gates. Mr. Right to Work.
Okay,
I
what
think
now?
we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you?
Yes.
As you take out the tape, the boombox tunes itself back to the cheery radio again, spewing out beats like it's a Friday night. The contrast feels chilly, inappropriate even.
Which is exactly why I'm just carrying it on my shoulder for the whole game, baby. Alright, let's go talk to Klasia again, shall we? Klasia! Something Kohoi style. Something. Sexual assault. Something. I love the art in general in this game is very good. And yeah, the world is well built. Stuff like that. Sup, Klasia?
Officer. It's a fine day for questions.
Alright, look. Titus Hardy gave us a recording where the deceased states his intention to rape.
She puts her coffee cup down with a soft ring as the porcelain meets the metal table.
Did he? I never said he was a good man. Or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
She doesn't care. If anything, she sounds amused.
Oh, this tape, he specifically identifies you as the target.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
Her look? She's
It's
pretty neat.
intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via the encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
Those are the exact words.
Yeah. That was practically his pickup line.
A memory surfaces in her tired neocortex. It's not entirely unpleasant.
Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style?
Yeah, Kohoi was mentioned.
He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill.
I wish I knew, hey?
He lived his own little
Probably the same
Kohoi.
as I want to have fuck
Living
with you.
his Everything.
Why was he saying that? Machismo?
Yes, was he bragging?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things. Then integrated them into his idea of normalcy. To keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his, what's the word I'm looking for?
Persona.
Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that.
I just haven't been using it correctly.
Conflict, the Kohoi massacre and the 36 famine in years
Yes,
all
you're not
rolled
wrong.
into one person, then cast in Norani's ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
And you spent time with this guy romantically?
We're all scraping up any happiness we can find, officer. Going around with our little scouring sticks. You, your first love, Mr. Kohoi here.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? In Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
You also looked him down?
Like, for example.
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
Lelystad. That's a good start. We have a
Interesting.
few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed.
Right, it's like almost 7 p.m. now and she's still drinking her coffee up here.
Observations recorded neatly in blue ink. The last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
How old is he?
He was 42.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no, we even celebrated his birthday like some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
Looks like you were right, officer.
Points aren't good. Have one, you old dog, before we all die.
Better not mention
The
it.
young woman looks at you, then the lieutenant, then you. She's clearly sensing something. A spike in testosterone levels, perhaps.
Eye color.
Blue. Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies, you know? It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face. Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth?
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in
Probably because she thinks I'm so awesome, Crafty.
That and those eyes.
It's clear
She wants me.
very much attracted to him, and still is.
Keep it to myself.
She shivers slightly.
Ah, yes.
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
Interesting. I too have stroked his hair.
Oily, isn't it? We have that in common now.
She understands what autopsies entail. It doesn't get her off balance.
Let's get to the rest.
The young woman nods.
What did tattoo mean?
Oh, that.
I mean, cool dudes, yeah.
It was a map of his life and the places he visited as a soldier. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though.
Showing off to chicks, how so?
How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason.
You.
He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?" And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, but what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some bat shit there. Killed some loincloths." And so it goes. Star after star, port after port, third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one of them.
You were the woman of this?
Oh yeah.
Can you tell us precisely what these mean?
No thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
Oh, she pours more coffee. There you go.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Orania needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money.
Ooh, fun.
He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people on the Seminole Islands, and on other islands too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
Good story, thanks.
It is when you're high. It can be very exciting then. You have the tools to deal with it. It's not a very nice story to remember when you're sober. A change of topic?
Yeah, I think we're finished with this questioning.
All right.
Woo, level up.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee.
Even more coffee.
Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42?
That's what she said, yeah?
Below the damage, the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of mortality. He was 42 years old?
Where's this going?
How old are you? That's where this is going. 45,000 liters of raw alcohol has left its disfigurements. What lies beneath, you wonder? You could ask either one of them.
I got this. I got this. My age. I think I'm old, a wizened sage who's seen it all across 300 years.
Probably, do you want to know the truth?
I'm not afraid of the truth.
To the laboratorium.
Date of birth generator. So many thoughts. Okay, let's open up a new thought slot. Your face looks like it's 58, and your body feels like it's 60. Your mind feels like it's lived for 1 day or 100, both longer than they ought to be, the day and the century. But for how long, then, has this thing attached to your sentience walked the planet's crust? Time to start racking those brains of your elder one. When and where were you born? I don't really care. But I do want to do... What's the precarious world? Seems like the point is victory, the absence defeat on all fronts, victory in business, even sexual victory, object-based. One problem, though, not a lot of victors in sight. Everyone's mostly losing. Why is that, and how do you not lose? I'm going to internalize the precarious world. All red checks fail. Fine. It's only for 4 hours, so I can do this. I can handle it for 4 hours. Alright, back downstairs again. I'm happy you care. At least someone does, Crafty. Well, personally, I've already beaten the game once. This is my second playthrough, so I already have like previous knowledge of everything. We're just doing like a fun, goofy kind of playthrough for everyone else, taking a different ending, you know. Hey, good boy, Isaac. Been a while. I'm sorry you won't be hanging around, but okay. Talk to Titus about it. A rich person. Hey, cool, look, we can see all my stats here. Okay, so 7 superstars, 0 apocalypse, 4 sorry, 3 boring, 8 communist, 1 fascist, 5 ultra-liberal, and 2 moralist. I think I was sorry cop in my original playthrough, because my original playthrough I was like, I tried to like make Harry a good guy. Good cop, bad cop, 6, honor 4. What's the difference? Oh, it's almost time to go meet the smoker on the balcony again.
An intricate web of blue lines. It almost looks like...
Okay. So let's go talk to Mr. Hardy here. Again. Yo, Titus. I want to talk about your dad's sin.
It's you again. What is it?
So I talked to Claudia about the tape.
Man.
And nothing. She stands by what she said.
That fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
That fucker wasn't aimed at you. It was at her.
She pretty much just laughed it off, Titus.
Fucking fuckity fucker. And what?
Bye, Isaac. Thanks for hanging out for like a couple minutes. Nice to see you, though.
People are supposed to be like that.
And you're talking about Claudia? Claudia's important, by the way? Because yes. Actually, if anything, she seemed turned on by it.
In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny? No good goddamn psycho whore.
Good sir.
All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawmen?
Women are crazy, irrational, That's what you're thinking, right? Also, your fists are itching for a bump.
You know what, man? Women are crazy. Maybe she isn't who you thought she was.
Yeah, I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head.
She's a hardcore party girl with a bigger death wish than mine.
Yeah, you're right about that. She takes way too many drugs.
Well, it's as they say. You can't do anything with an underdose.
With an overdose, you can at least try to come off it. Take a bath, do breathing exercises, get medical attention as necessary. With an underdose, you're just you. Yeah, underdose isn't an actual word.
Shut up, rhetoric. You know nothing.
But I mean, she has an actual drug problem. Not like you. Not like us. I don't think I've ever seen her sober.
I'm not sober either, guy.
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men, too, are growing increasingly silent.
Come on, Titus. We know you didn't hang him. He was shot. I know you're tired. So am I. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck off!" That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over.
Oh boy.
You understand? Your little investigation is over.
Please don't throw a blitz ball at me, Titus.
Yeah.
On the floor, beer drips out of the can into a small puddle. No one does anything about it.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us.
You just wasted your
Bartender,
beer.
20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
The window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be.
Convince Titus he's being manipulated. 83% chance. All those plus ones, baby. Come on, Titus.
Garcia is playing
Fuck
them
off.
like a fiddle. Tell them how bad they got played, and they'll tell you the truth. There are many ways to go about it. All of them really good.
I'm gonna tell you a little story about Kim here. Good old FF10, eh? You like that? Okay, man, it's clear you're being played like a fiddle. Play an imaginary
No, we
fiddle.
fucking ain't, asshole. No one's fiddling anyone in here.
No, Glenn. I want to hear this. Who do you think is fucking fiddling me?
Who do you think? Keep playing the imaginary fiddle, grin sagely. Perform a dramatic finale on the fiddle. You promised there'd be good options. What are they?
Oh, you want more good options? Here we go. So good.
Titus, pussy boy, dramatically put the fake fiddle down. You and I both know where this is going.
Because I really don't.
Did he just call you a pussy boy?
No. He's just playing his viola da gamba. Before becoming a detective, my partner was a violinist. Many of us were. Time to move to more serious matters. Like what really happened between you and the man you hanged.
Like hell it is. I still can't believe he called you a pussy boy, Titus. What does that mean?
It means you're a pussy, boy.
I have no idea, E. I don't know what a pussy boy is. I'm old-fashioned.
It can't be good, boss. You got something more to say, pussy boy man?
Pussy boy man.
I do not understand. This fiddle play totally fell apart. The concept was solid, but the delivery tragically off. You sounded like a madman, not a cop.
I'll be back when I've leveled up and put another skill into rhetoric. Jeebus. Oh, Jeebus. Alright, what else can we do around here while I'm waiting? Get a reality lowdown. Tuesday at 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So it'll be in the morning. I'll probably pretty much do it when I wake up in the morning to get my new die. It'll probably fucking happen. You just wait and see. Oh, I know what I can do. Speaking of rhetoric, let's hold up first.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Don't have empathy for that.
Kuno doesn't.
Fuck off, Kuno. Fuck you and your mother. All right. Where I really want to go is over here, though. And I think we're gonna go. Kuno likes this brain shit, thinking shit. Okay, we're gonna whip around the corner here. We're gonna zip over here. We're gonna zip over there. Yep. Very nice. Very nice. Can I do anything with this wall yet?
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Here we go. Here we go. 17% chance of... wait, I can do that, making that better. Hold on. I've got some clothes for this. Conceptualization. Conceptualization. There we go. Alright, wall.
Just an ordinary wall.
42% chance!
Because
Woohoo!
you see it. Finally. This wall is sublime. Look at it. The shadows. The colors.
Let the conceptual joy flow into my pupils and blossom into thoughts in my brain.
All the other walls on all the other houses must make a pilgrimage in adoration of this. The uncontested pinnacle of wallcraft. Color peeled from the very face of God.
More!
Oh, wall father.
Kim, I must paint this wall, add even more beauty to it.
He sounds tired of it all.
First, I know you're tired, Kim, but take another look at this wall. Draw nourishment from its beauty. Yeah, my luck is kind of weird, Crafty. I like passed the fucking autopsy thing without throwing up once my first playthrough. But this one I threw up like 3 times. I'm sure I'll find the materials. Then we can come back to this magnificent wall.
We have to pass by it again at some point anyway.
Yes. Yes, I will paint the wall with beautiful paintings of everything we've ever seen. Oh, there's spattering of bullet holes in this wall. Interesting. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Or probably can't do it anyways, hold up. Okay, let's go over here. Oh wait, no, I went the totally wrong way. I meant to go back to the dock. Hold up. Your tie does talk. I just don't know how to do it. Like, yeah, it can talk, and you and your tie will actually have, like, it'll actually, like, evolve into, like, a beautiful tie instead of a horrific tie, and... I don't know if it's imagination or what, but yeah, there is a way to make your tie talk. Maybe if I take it off. And then just wait a second. And put it back on. Because I know there is a way to make the necktie talk to you. I probably need more Inland Empire, if anything. I'm in debt! Same, bud. Wait, can I just, like, walk through the main door? I wonder. Nope. No one upstairs! Hello. What do we have here? Oh, Hypnogamma! Woohoo! Free fucking magnesium. What if I can use this phone again and dial another random number?
The payphone hangs mutely.
Oh. Oh man, I succeeded the role and I can't do any of the fun stuff with the phone. There was one where I called someone and they were like, "Who is this?" And I'm like, "I'm the guy who's fucking your wife." And then he was like, his wife was in the room. So then they started an argument and the phone like hung up. And I'm like, "Oh, that was awkward." Let's see if I can rhetoric this door open.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
70%!
And as it's...
Bah. Actually, I wonder if Everard can tell me about reality. He's rich, right? He seems like a rich man. Everard! Tell me about history or whatever, guy. Pretty much just spending time here waiting for certain time to time.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
What's in that container outside your office?
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbour. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
There's something special about it. It was attached to the
Harry,
Cavalsons
you
thing.
smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
I wonder if it'll let me try it again now that I've done it. Well, you don't like my sweet boombox tunes? You called me Mr. Dubois.
Of course.
Why?
Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
So that's really my name.
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his game is first.
Psh, memory's fine. I'm testing you.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently, my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out with my big fat folder.
I guess word has already reached him. No matter. No harm done.
Thanks, Rhetoric.
It's just a brown folder.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind?
Enjoy your lurk,
Me
real
and
silver.
Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
Drama, medium. Having a look at the photo. Wait, can I fix this? Let's talk about other matters for a moment.
Harry, of course.
Bye. I'm just gonna change my clothes right in front of you. What did I just say I needed to learn? Drama. Alright, a +1 to drama is all I can do.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit... Let's hear it, Harry.
Ah, here we go. 70%.
Everard's large hands are covering the folder, but the look on his face says, I know everything about you, Harry.
I got nothing to hide.
Oh, Harry. Oh, wow.
I'm sure it's not that bad. At worst, he has an old RCM folder, and I very much doubt even that.
So how about it, Harry? You need assistance, I presume?
Let's talk about other matters for a
Of course,
moment.
Harry, of course.
Someone lost gun.
Your gun will be found, Harry.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
The gun might have been bought from Roy's pawn shop if you manufactured that in.
Thank you for the hot tip regarding your lost gun. Now, please, let the professionals do their job. Kick back, Harry, relax. I have great guys on this. You focus on what's important. Building our relationship for the good of Martinez.
It did not come as a surprise to him. He might actually not be bullshitting.
I will not be blackmailed with this gun business.
Harry, I was only trying to be tactful. A lost gun is a dangerous thing. I can't have it around in my neighborhood. Kids could be playing gun roulette with it as we speak. Teenage gangs could be arming themselves. Get a hold of yourself, Harry.
I assure you, we are working on locating the missing sidearm as well.
The lieutenant is concerned about the lost gun and feels that the fact you haven't prioritized looking for it is unfortunate, if inevitable.
Hey, I think the corpse that's been hanging in a tree for a week is kind of a bigger idea, bigger thing.
That's excellent news. Looks like we have a friendly gun-finding competition on our hands.
I've just finished investigating the local drug trade.
Got a lot of spirit clearing up the drug problem alongside this murder. I'll talk to the mayor and see if I can get you the key to the city, Harry. Now, let's talk real business.
He refuses to discuss it further. It's probably just a small nuisance to him. Not even a speck of anger in his voice. That's that then.
I've met Joyce.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along.
Hey, maybe it'll be Kuno.
One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
I don't know about that.
We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you find your lost gun.
Well, I'm later
I'm
to
not
see
a
you.
jealous guy. If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
Right.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
What happened to Mr. Gaumont?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
Why would you let an ally like that just
He's
go?
an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
You called him a midget.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
Right.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfect. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret.
Right.
Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
I'm gonna leave. We'll talk again later. You strange, sad, large man. Okay, let me think here. Let's talk more to this guy. Hey, you!
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
Leo, in the future, can we keep this greeting shorter?
Sure, mister. Absolutely. I'm always willing to help out nice fellows such as yourself.
Where is everyone? The harbor's empty.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
But how'd you get paid?
No one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
What trouble did Titus and his friends get into?
I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business. Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off.
What did they actually do?
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. Well, that's just how boys are, you know. I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school.
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this in the hearties.
His name is Easy Leo, that's funny.
Look at him. It's not going to be anything useful anyway. Don't fight it. Better to go with the flow.
Too rowdy. What kind of fight they get into? They kill a merc?
Leo's mouth is still moving, and the words are spewing forth. Words, words, and look, even more words. This guy could go on till the end of days. Now he's talking about some drunk sawmill owner who... No, he already switched to a prized fishing rod he apparently owned at some point. You know what? Just cut in there with your questions.
You work here?
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellet. But everyone calls me Leo. I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes I am, yes I am.
Right, Wolfie?
Yes, this place really seems to run like
Liberty City's just across the ocean.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really.
3 streams, woo!
Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here. But you guys are alright.
The white rectangle on your clothes might not mean an awful lot in Martinaise, but the recognition from an authority figure made Leo's day.
Alright, see ya. Sad bread fact? Pardon? What the hell's a sad bread fact? Bread can't ride bikes. Oh no, why? That's just it? There's no joke there?
Container. Its drawer has not...
I'll be back to you later, cargo container. I will rhetoric the fuck out of you. That's it, eh? That's the whole joke. Just bread can't ride bikes. I mean, yeah. Fair. Because I got home at 21 o'clock. Because it's only 19. It's only just now 20 o'clock. Time to kill some time. What if I go talk to Joyce again, I wonder? Joyce! Ooh. Oh, that's what GRIH stands for. Okay, zip past the whirling. We'll chat with Joyce again. Alright, just for you, Crafty. Well, because now you brought my attention to it, and yes, it is annoying. Here, now we can just be silent. Wow. Sure is quiet. Hey, Joyce, let's chat. Let's have a chitter-chatter, hey?
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
You seem smart. I need somebody to give me a lowdown on this reality we're in.
Reality?
Yes, reality is your side case.
Here's way to that medical episode. I have trouble even remembering the most basic terms of reality.
Ah, yes. The episode. Sounds like an acute case of encephalopathy, now that
Who?
I think of it.
In what?
Don't be phased, madame. He functions perfectly well. He only needs a lowdown.
He functions perfectly well, ma'am.
We may be here a while then. Ask away.
Alright, we're in. I know these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
Where are we?
We're in Martinaise, baby.
And what is Martinaise?
Martinaise is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour, north of the 881 and Jamrock. You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. forgotten even, shelled to smithereens during the Revolution.
Okay.
It has its charms, just not this time of year.
You mentioned a sea. Which sea?
It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean.
Are we near the ocean?
Yes. We're on an island in an ocean, the world's largest body of water, the Insulindic.
Vast, lukewarm and unknowable, flowing in and out of sight.
Okay, that's Martinez. What's Revachol?
Revachol is what you call a
A Tony Hawk Dark Souls 1 edit. Hilarious. And also, you don't see it anywhere.
great kind.
As if it's self-explanatory, beyond patriotism, a fact.
Well, what makes Revachol so
History
great?
detective. They built this city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries.
Why will it resolve history?
They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest. By that I mean conflicts.
We built this
Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men.
But why here?
We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people in the middle of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue. It's where the money is.
So we're pretty much at the center of the world.
Oh, we're quite a way off. About...
A sparkle of lights on the horizon, like evening stars above the curvature of the planet.
Oh, we can see we can see like skyscrapers from here?
22 kilometers from the center of the world. That
Oh.
soldering iron is the bank of the world building. The bottom floors are Insiacom. Coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
Look to the sea.
She lowers her hand. The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time.
That's because I am.
There is no recognition. Only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it.
Say nothing. Observe the large body of water. Swelling.
She observes your eyes scanning the horizon.
Ooh, a new thought. Derealization? Oh, good.
Slowly.
That sounds like a bad idea.
This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
Was there something else you wanted to know? I remember something about a lowdown.
I'm low downing.
This has been informative. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many
Memory
questions
impaired.
to ask.
Love it.
Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Ma'am,
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
But won't I be lazy if I don't do it all now?
of course not. You are already diligent for getting this far, and diligent boys remember where they left off.
I am a diligent boy.
Indeed. I'm always at your service.
Hey! Thank you for the reindeers, Kitsune. Woohoo! Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in.
Yes, Kitson raided my stream with 15
Rimworld! What is acute
It's a
encephalopathy?
neurological disorder caused by a lack of vitamin B in the brain. Symptoms include a retrograde
Thank you for the
amnesia.
raid.
It's quite serious.
How
You
was
should get yourself
Rimworld?
checked out.
Was it Rimmy and Worldy? What world did you rim? Hey-oh.
She conveys it in short, cold bursts, trying not to invest too deeply in the condition of this doomed detective, in case he goes down later, souring the entire portfolio.
Good, let me know something else.
Be my guest.
Got a lot of bugs tonight. Oh, that's unfortunate. Ooh. I can do an Esprit Decor. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Because we're going to go, whoop. We're going to go, whoop. Conceptualization. Conceptualization. Oh, no, wait. I want a Spirit Decor instead. Okay. Anything to take away from my esprit de corps? That's 1. Minus 1. Okay. Let's try again.
Back.
All around you, rain keeps falling down. On the wooden boards she's standing on, and on the water around you.
Neither do I. Pat your similarly wet cloak.
Very rugged. Good choice. Now, I suspect you had questions. Nothing like talking to pass a rainy day. Am I right?
I've got some more questions about
More
reality.
lessons in basic reality. My favorite part of the day. Go
What
ahead,
is...
ask
Think
me
of something
anything.
close to me.
It remains a mystery
Damn it.
what you mean by this something close. This isn't about you.
That's all for now.
Glad to have been of
Let me put on some
assistance.
conceptualization now. Turns, physical instrument, conceptualization. That's already got conceptualization. Okay.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
You didn't like it at all? So you kept like sending everything at you? Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Good old Randy Random.
More lessons in basic reality?
Alright. 3% chance. What is?
A strange coldness
Alright,
comes
cool.
over you as you look at the world. The waves sway the sloop slowly. That's all. It's on the tip of your tongue. A doubt of sorts already in your head.
What is this?
A bird? A sphenicid? A flightless bird of the polar regions?
Am I really that awkward?
Of course you're not, my dear. I'm just terrible at guessing games.
I meant, what is this place here?
Ah. This is the pier of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A, where the tenants have been kind enough to rent me a slot. Or 2.
What's Rue de Saint-Ghislain
A
33A?
pre-revolutionary tenement. Old buildings are called tenements, you see. And new buildings, bâtiments.
Oh, really?
After les bâtiments nouveaux. But 33A and 33B are not nouveaux. They're old.
Oh.
This one used to be 8 to 10 stories tall. A real high-rise by the standards of the last century.
Oh.
Built to mirror the skyscrapers across the bay in the Delta. That was before the war, of course.
Well, who lived in them?
Mostly the urban middle class, I believe. This was once primo real
Primo real estate.
Before the cannons lopped 4 or 5 stories off.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Splat, splat.
From a dilapidated balcony, young girl, odd clothes, gives Joyce the evil eye, a red paintbrush held to her throat.
You could be wrong, but from here it appears as if she's running the brush across her throat in a soaring motion.
Nuh-uh, that's crazy.
Wonderful.
I don't believe that at all. You said fully believing it. A rich expirer, someone punched a mega sloth and ripped apart the punchy, the pet, and the pawn with only the punch injury. Jesus. What is that? Point to Cindy the
The girl
skull.
in the old lady rags.
Yes.
Looks like a sullen and rebellious member of a teen infraculture.
Infraculture.
Yes. You and I belong to the supraculture. We're common, the herd. The music on the radio, the food in the chain restaurant, those are all too popular for the girl in the old lady rags. She prefers a fantasy world, an infraculture with its own dress code and vernacular. It is an illusion, I'm afraid. There is no refuge from the supraculture.
Okay, now explain that same thing, but to a child.
Young people who dye their hair funny colors and wear old people's clothes are stupid, and their little rebellion is self-defeating.
Much better.
All right. What next?
Suddenly, you're not so sure you're part of the supraculture.
I think I may be part of the infraculture.
And what would that be?
Disco.
I can see that, yes. I dabbled in those dark arts myself, not so long ago. I assure you, it was a thoroughly supracultural phenomenon. All permeating. Downright mandatory. Nothing infra about disco, baby.
Your disco?
Those days are long behind me. And even in the early 30s, I would say I was more of a new girl. Disco was a minor, but still enjoyable facet of the whole thing for me.
The new.
The new. a
Right.
cultural era, and the name of the decade it ravished, the 30s. It came out of post-revolutionary Revachol. It was ultra-liberal. It involved lots of partying, as you might imagine, and champagne-colored everything. By the looks of it, that would have been when you came of age. Now,
Sounds fun. I can't remember a single thing.
wasn't it Guillaume Le Million who said, if you can remember the new, you weren't there?
Wait, Guillaume Le Million? I was just thinking about that guy. Whatever happened to him?
Ah, yes. This is not very central to reality, is it?
I still want to know.
I can't be 100% sure, but I believe he died due to complications from venereal disease.
Well, which venereal disease?
All of them.
Oh. So he didn't just vanish in a puff of sawdust?
I'm afraid no. But then again, one can't be entirely
I wouldn't call
sure.
it like rare thing of myth and legend. It's just like it's like
Ask
something
someone
that
else
passed
and you may
like
get a
20
more
years ago.
champagne-colored take.
That's all.
Anyway, what other basic facets of reality should we discuss?
That's the catch. Like disco is essentially something that happened in this world like 20 years ago. That's all. It's just old music. Just no one. It just died essentially, like real life. But your character held on to it because essentially, he would have been. If disco was about 20 years ago, he would have been chilling and partying about 2 years before he joined the RCM. Oh. What times are these?
These are unimportant times, Detective. You and I were born after the dust had settled. 1,000th of a second too late.
Too late for what?
For the big time.
What's the big time?
The revolution.
Ha! What is this revolution I keep hearing about?
It's quite easy. Every 100 years or so, our species gets together to decide what's next, who gets shot in the head, and who gets the mineral rights. It's a real kerfuffle.
When was this kerfuffle?
The turn of the century revolution? Don't answer it. It's a trick question. The revolution began in 02 on the Isla of Grad, though by the end, nearly the whole world had gotten involved.
Who started it?
It wasn't a who, but a what. A pandemic of Zarat, a particularly virulent prion disease, which the authorities in Grad proved unable to contain. Then Marzolf came along and overthrew the government.
What did Tazrath do?
It made people overthrow their governments.
Oh, really?
Of course not. It was a highly infectious microorganism that destroyed brain tissue. The actual causes of the revolution were
This was
material.
made before
Pandemic only
COVID. Fun
provided the
fact.
spark.
Where did it spread from
From
there?
Revachol and Grad? Not far. The world managed to cauterize itself. Marzolf's government was overthrown in 08, and the coalition crushed the Revachol commune 2 years later. It was the end. Why? You and I, officer. Our lives in the zone of control.
Something tells you her life and yours are not that similar. Maybe it's because she has a boat and you have that necktie? A pair of pants?
What happened in the rest of the world?
Modernity. They developed the marvels of the inter-Eastlery communication. Telematic milieus, radiation, colored plastics. Meanwhile, in Revachol West, the aftermath continues for the 5th decade.
It's been like this for how long exactly?
43 years. Hard to fathom, I know. The 20s saw a decade of urban war, west of the river leveled, offshore platforms in flames. Still, it's regarded as an improvement on what came before. 08 to 19 was simply hell.
After that?
The 30s? Things settled down in the 30s. Revachol East transformed itself into the world's largest.
Like I
tax
honestly
haven,
think the
with
Disco
international
Elysium crafty is
community's
based off an
first
actual
time
role playing
in a
system
long
you could
time,
probably look
it
into.
seemed like
There's
things
probably a
were
lot
going
more
somewhere.
world than we even know. And that's when they discovered disco.
Yes, and quantitative easing. It was a market mirage, unfortunately. The 40s dispelled it. An Isla-wide hangover, you might say. So, here we are.
Yes, there you go. It's only been like 20 years since
Welcome
disco.
to reality, baby.
Woohoo! Well, that's enough about reality.
They are what they are. Anyway, enough sentimentality. Is there anything else you want to know?
That's all for now.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Thanks. Should I learn a new thought? Kind of want to learn a new thought. Let's learn... let's learn date of birth generator. Let's figure out how old Harry actually is, shall we? There we go. Everyone talks and I must listen. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's just going disco, baby. Just disco, baby. Nothing too crushing has happened this time. Okay, let's see. Come on, Kim. How you doing, Bionic? Were you here yesterday when I got the sandwich? And then lost the sandwich? Because I tried to get Kim to eat it and he did not want the sandwich. You know, I could probably... So I'm just waiting for some time to pass. So I'm going to... Hey, can I open this yet, I wonder?
It's the ledger you found in the trash.
No.
A cabbage of papers hanging from the board.
Not yet. But I can read this.
Medicinal purposes. Flipping through the book, you find a number of sections on the general benefits.
Basically, I finally got the sandwich. Fucked up, had to reload, re-got the sandwich. Was like literally kept trying to force Kim to eat the sandwich until he literally just like slapped it out of my hand onto the floor. What was a pharmacopoeia?
You come across the following explanation. While modern pharmacopoeia are continually updated by so-called experts based on the results.
Yeah, I should actually highlight that one because that was funny.
Readers will find assembled here the timeless wisdom relied upon by generations of traditional Seolite medicine practitioners.
Well, it took a while. It was definitely something you have to highlight, not just clip, because you needed longer than a minute. Because it was a pretty long, like, deal. How much progress have we made? I would say, yeah, we're about halfway. I think the game takes place over 3 or 4 days. Like, by tomorrow, we'll be seeing a new side of the second half of the island. Or the world, I should say. Hold on one sec. Yeah, it's only about 23 hours. Yeah, the average is like 21 hours, 30-ish hours if you're doing main and extras. So we're probably looking at about 30. I thought it was... Oh, really? Is that how it happened, Woofy? I thought it was the other way around.
Finally, something to calm the angry spirits that have been plaguing you. It seems to contain descriptions of the medicinal properties of various ingredients that may be gathered from the pale, as well as instructions for producing a variety of herbal remedies.
Anything in there about restoring lost memories?
There are a number of Seolite tonics that promise to improve your short-term memory, but nothing that speaks to your condition.
I just want something that will soothe the relentless torment of my existence.
What you're describing is booze. You don't need any herbs for that.
Anything about apocalyptic hangover?
There's nothing in here that speaks to hangovers directly. However, while browsing through the various descriptions, you become convinced that you could assemble something from the ingredients listed here. Want to give it a shot?
Yes, yes, yes. Lost those memories. It is worth playing on your own, but...
First, you need to choose a base ingredient.
Fresh mint.
Next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate vehicle.
Dram of whiskey.
Lastly, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Some wild ginseng.
The tincture you've invented sounds intriguing, but its medicinal value is suspect, to say the least.
Hey Lars, how you doing, by the way?
Safe to say it won't cure your hangover.
There's so many different
Whoever
choices and
wrote
things you
this
can do.
Never heard of the hair of the dog. Fuck this book. See if there's a bar open that'll still serve you. Would you like to try again?
Yes.
Very well. First, choose
mint.
Next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient.
Aloe vera
Lastly,
extract. Pomegranate
the
seeds.
tincture even. Whoever wrote would you like to try again?
Yes.
Very well.
Okay,
First,
ginger root.
Next, you'll need to
whiskey.
Lastly,
spoonful of
you've
sugar.
created a delicious tincture of whiskey and ginger.
Ha-ha!
According to the pharmacopoeia, it should increase your energy and focus, though in your
I'm thinking I might
it's
turn
only
this one
done
into a
the
YouTube
opposite.
series as well, so
If only you
cut out a
could
bunch of
find
the
one
boring stuff.
these right now and drink the shit out of it. The book said it's good for you, so it would be okay. Would you like to try again?
Nah, it's all a
You
bunch of hooey.
closed the book.
Perfect. It's 22:06. I'm an hour late for meeting the guy in his apartment. But first I want to go smoke some weed. Not like the boring stuff. No, I mean like I'll take away like the BRBs. Stuff like that. You're just an EP bapper. Sorry to hear you're so sleepy. Oh, I can't say I don't understand that because I'm sleepy too. Well, that's basically what my channel is. Crafty is a VOD channel. I just edit out, like that's what the highlights are for. So I just edit out the like BRBs and starting screens. That's all. The rest of it's just VODs essentially. Too bad I can't run over there the easy way. Well, I'm gonna be right back and smoke some drugs. Harry's stoned, so why can't I be stoned? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Not gonna lie, the angle of this game though makes me want to play like the asymmetric view. What you mean, Bionic, when you say it like that? Throw stones. Don't throw stones at me. Wait, why are you throwing stones at me? I'm confused. What's happening? Right, I gotta do weed. I gotta do weed, and then we're gonna talk to that guy up there. Be right back. Yes, I do have a YouTube. I'm very terrible at it, but I do have it. Oh, I get it, because getting stoned. I get the joke now. I figured that's what you meant. Now that I think about it. There, Crafty. Or not Crafty, sorry, Bionic. Okay, where are the stairs up again? I think they're this way. Dark in this building. Should I have my flashlight out? There we go. Oh no, wait, this is the wrong balcony. I don't remember. I bought some slightly more expensive good weeds, and now I'm kind of like, what? I'm a little bit in a dude what kind of mode. You're just in traffic, night is falling on the city. The maroon glow of light pollution. There he is! You! Let's chat. Let's chat, then I'm gonna send Kim away.
Marie, you found me.
His slender figure is backlit by city lights, its distant streets and motorways flashing like diamonds.
But he's facing whatever, I'm not gonna question.
And his shirt is still unbuttoned.
We found a key hidden under a stone. Was it yours?
It was mine. My friends use it from time to visit me. So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
That's what I'm aiming for, yes.
Beautiful. I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
By the way, I'm really digging the view here.
Mm-hmm. That's why I chose this place. Martinez is special, isn't it?
Wait. Suddenly you are digging things?
Well, I'll talk to him, but first I want to talk
That's
to
nice,
you. I
but
have so many questions.
I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. Downstairs, a cat crosses the yard, disappearing into the bush.
Besides, I've got to run.
He's going to leave you alone again. That's sad.
Aww.
Something tells you you're never going to talk to an individual this cool or mysterious ever again.
But I just found you
Just
again.
look at it. It's a beautiful night. Who's going to stay in on a night like this?
He's right. Only losers go to bed early. Time to break out the booze. A man on high heels stumbles out of a basement club, music blasting over the entire district. It's chilly, and as the chemicals hit his nervous system, 1,000 shivers ripple through his body.
Only if you promise we'll talk again. It's important.
Something flutters in the corner of the lieutenant's mouth as you're saying those words.
We'll talk. Just not tonight. Take care, alright?
Wow. Bye, you cool, mysterious man, you.
And he's gone again. Looks like it's becoming a theme for him.
There's something so different about him that I can't quite put my finger on.
Different, of course.
There's just something so mysterious about the way he talks and
Something
moves.
so mysterious about the way he talks.
Very mysterious.
He's barely holding it together. It's all he can do to keep from bursting out in laughter.
Come on, detective, let's go. We've got a potential witness to interview. His Sunday friend, remember?
Alright, Sunday, friend. Actually, first things first. Wasn't there something specific I wanted to level up? To roll a certain check. Don't remember what it was. I know I wanted to raise a spirit to core for that. Wouldn't hurt to raise shivers. Let's raise hand-eye, actually. Don't mind me, sir. A quarterly business magazine. An empty ashtray. Pardon me. Coming through. Dishes soaked in a pot. Flyers for underground parties. Dates for open lectures at a local university. Under the bed. Samaran conical hat. No fucking way. Like, straight up a fucking samurai hat? Oh, baby! +1 logic. Super logical for a cop to wear this. Suggestion. -1 suggestion. Insensitive bachelor party vibes. This tawny cone-shaped hat looks like the beacon of Sumerian wisdom. Its straws sticking up like antennas. Thank God you can't really see people's reactions while you're strolling around in this incredibly insensitive headpiece. What else we got? What else can we rob from your house? Ooh, +1 drama and +1 electrochemistry. This sleazy, silky bathing robe in a vibrant blues features a roaring dragon on its front, ready to take off into the night. A red belt has been provided for fastening. It's culturally insensitive, but only for people who are not from Seoul. The real Seoulites probably don't care. Whoo! Holy Christ. Yeah, but look, +1 drama, +1 electrochemistry, and then +1 logic. I'm a logistical champion right now. Oh, we're so gonna wear it. Actually, you know what? Technically, I bet I'm actually supposed to wear it like this. I feel like this is how I'm actually supposed to wear it. Alright, anyways. Hey, Bart. But I want this for the electrochemistry. Look at that electrochemistry, baby. A little bit more drama with that mesh top on. Beautiful. Beautiful. Fantastic. There we go. Drama. Clinically insane. Buckets of paint on layer of newspapers. Ooh, can I take those for my painting? Photo of the same apartment dated 01. All of these exquisite candid. I'm wearing pants. See? Only for the hat, apparently. For this, it's only culturally insensitive people who are not from Seoul. Hey, you know what? It's okay to be racist against things that don't exist. None of these characters exist in this world.
You have acquired the hat. Keep it, officer. It looks good on you.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You shouldn't be seeing him in an intimate setting. For some reason, you feel this man is your superior. Superior, but he's not in the command chain. His hands are clean and well manicured. This is a man who knows the importance of appearances.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government.
Of course you are.
I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Sur-la-Clé. I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
Well, that's just it. There's something I've learned a lot. Most of the time, the most uproarious folk about cultural insensitivity is like fits with everybody. Like most of the time, it's whiteys like myself, not me personally. You know what I mean? White folk who are like, "Oh, you're being racist to that person by wearing that," and then yeah, usually the person from that culture is like, "Yeah, we don't give a fuck." Is usually what I hear. Fucking Seoul with Angel. Yeah, see? So you wouldn't think I was a racist for wearing this sweet hat? Like, personally, I think the hat's cool. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Let me show you how to do it properly. I think that's the point. I think your character's supposed to give you bi vibes. Like, my headcanon is Harry's definitely bi. For sure. Like, I don't know if you can actually make him gay. You can learn that Kim is gay, and you can have a thought about the homosexual underground. Point at bed. Before we go on, I absolutely have to inquire about this wonderful canopy.
Oh, yes. My friend has a great eye for these things. He refuses to tell me where it came from. It's a mystery. I believe they call this type of frame industrial. It's very comfy.
As long as you're not, like, you know, wearing it in an obviously racist way, you know what I mean? That's the catch. Like, if you're literally just wearing a piece of the clothing or like something like that, it's fine. In my opinion, but I'm just a fucking white guy. So I mean, my thing doesn't mean shit. My opinion doesn't mean shit. I'm a cis white male. Don't think I'm not as straight, but I am in a straight relationship. Enjoy your drink, grab.
That's really all I can tell you about it.
The lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
You actually witnessed the lynching.
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
Start from the beginning if you don't mind.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like...
He holds out his hands and blossoms his fingers, like a drama teacher setting the scene.
Ooh. What do you mean, like in a play?
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one.
Carrying a body.
That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
Sounds like the victim was unconscious, or at least incapacitated.
How many of them were there?
I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
Ooh, good
The
count.
lieutenant sends you a sharp look at the mention of that number.
What
I
happened
went
next?
back inside.
Were you able to see anything from inside?
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices.
They men?
All
Women?
men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
But we are fairly certain the lady driver was present.
Dink grabbed? Whoa,
It's
now.
possible, officer.
That's
but
some
I cannot
private
say for
information.
certain. It was very dark, you must remember.
What happened next?
Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching.
What do you mean nothing happened? They lynched a guy.
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything.
That is strange.
I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
About what time was all this happening, approximately?
All I can say is that it was late.
So let me get this straight. You didn't actually witness the hanging itself,
No,
did you?
I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
Those are all my questions. Thanks for the time.
Anything I can do to assist the RCM.
You tell me about your friend?
Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
What are you doing in his apartment by yourself?
I'm just enjoying the view.
Yeah, no, you didn't. You didn't read what we. You typed a dink instead of drink if you didn't notice. Isn't it rude for your friend to leave you like this?
We're old friends. Nothing's taboo between us. He comes and goes.
They're lovers.
I'm sure you'll see him around. He's very active.
How did you become friends?
How did any of us become friends?
Milk. I drink milk too. Milk's
Bad
not.
things
I have no
happen
problem
on
drinking
the
milk.
Peninsula.
I don't think that's weird at all.
Oil platforms ablaze in the night. Civil
Oh,
war
you said dink on purpose?
begins. Finally,
Okay, cool.
the
Gotcha.
international community is forced to step in. Au contraire,
Drink your oil.
it's how millions of people end up where they are. Meeting the people they meet. It's how I came here, and my friend too.
Okay, that's something
I'm
else in
all
mind.
ears, officer.
That's
A
all I need.
moment. Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Hold on, why can't
It's
we talk?
against diplomatic best practices for an official in my
Drinking.
position to be discussing murders with local militiamen. And I'm pressed for time. After you leave, I should be leaving as well.
Well, at least a heads up,
Of
but I'm done here. That's all I needed, politician. One last detective look around. There is no reason to be racist at all. Yeah, exactly. It's just, it's... Well, you guys should know by now, I think racism is fucking so dumb. Oh, wait. I gotta put my flashlight on, I can't see shit. Yeah, that's it, right? Yeah, I don't care about skin color or religion, like, you know. Yeah, right. Oh, right. I up my hand-eye. That means I can do this again.
The bullet is still
Yes, it
sealed
is.
away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp.
72%.
A rifle
Ha-ha!
revolutionary period. Your bullet looks to be an old 4.46 millimeter from the surplus left over from the turn of the century. Probably an antique or a retrofitted.
Okay, that's funny. You're funny. That's funny plastic. I like that.
The 4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belmargrave rifle, a Revacholian manufacturer. The BM dominated the battlefields of the Insulindian theater of the anti-centennial revolution 50 years ago. Incidentally, you have just such a rifle with you, the dusty old thing you found hidden in the basement below the commercial area. It's unusable, sadly. If it were, the bullet would probably fit the chamber.
We're going to start making these
No,
rifles?
But Zeliger, a major firearm manufacturer, ended up with a surplus after the war. So there are still a lot of these old military rifles floating around, usually broken. The quality was appalling.
Who uses Bell McGrave rifles these
Antiques
days?
enthusiasts, guerrilla fighters in distant countries, a few lucky jamrock bangers. You're looking for the same thing you found in that hidden weapons cache, only in working order.
Technically, yes, Crafty. Technically, yes.
What are you thinking? Bullet?
I think I know where this came from.
Okay. And?
The bullet probably came from a Bell McGrave.
An antique. That makes sense. There can't be many breech-loading rifles floating around in Martinez, or anywhere in Ravachol, really.
Oh yeah, we stand Kim in this, right? We stand Kim here, Plastic. Yes, but a very old gun. We're talking Revolutionary War old. And somehow still upkept, because apparently the quality sucked.
I have to hand it to the monarchs. It's quite admirable that they took the advice of criminologists last century and banned the use of breech loaders in peacetime.
But yeah, no, I like Kim. If I could, if actually like romancing Kim was a thing in this, I would do it.
Some new RCM recruits get
But yeah, my
impatient
first
with their
playthrough, Plastic,
muzzleloaders once they've trained with
Kim was like my
military
best
grade
friend,
weapons. But they
and like
realize it's
joined me
worth
at the
it
end.
in the end.
Yes, yes, the random line that's like super loud. Yes, yes. Okay, good. So everyone had that. Exactly. Exactly, Bionic. Other cultures are awesome. Like, without other cultures, we wouldn't have sushi. We wouldn't have, like, a bunch of the cool, like, animes and storylines and, like, just all kinds of cool things, right? Too bad people are stupid. Anyways, I think we should have more powerful guns. We're the law.
Imagine if everyone, cops, citizens, had access to firearms that could shoot multiple rounds without pausing to reload. After the first shot, the second, third, and so on come much easier.
This game has not really much to do with its own, with other world, with like our Earth's politics, but at the same time.
But back to the investigation.
Yeah, something mysterious is afoot with this antique
Mysterious?
bullet type.
Okay. Either way, we'll know when we find the gun.
The bullet has nothing more to say. What can I interact with? Can I interact with this again?
A crinkled chewing gum wrapper. Nope. You carefully fold.
Okay, well, let's go send Kim to bed and get me some armor boots. 'Cause once Kim goes to bed, I'll be able to zip over. Ah, yes, all the different architectural designs. It's true. So many cool things. You got that right. My goal is to get all of the armor, except for the helmet. I don't know how to get the helmet, but I think my first playthrough I got everything but the boots and helmet. Because the boots, I didn't realize you could hide the body before Kim took it away. So I'm going to put Kim to sleep while I take the body, or the armor. And then I'll send Kim away tomorrow to go deal with the body. And I'll pretty much wander around without Kim all of day 3. But that way I can fuck around and help Kuno out. Roman Japan. I love Japan's, yeah. Well, China too. I mean, I'm you know, your typical fucking Westerner. I'm heavily inspired by, he only goes away for a day. He'll come back. He comes back. Like, it's better to send him with the body. I do too, Plastic. That was what I was bummed about. There was no Twitch I was all excited to get Twitch integration up, and I couldn't get it to work, so I googled it. They're like, yeah, it just doesn't do it. And I'm like, oh, man. Alright, Kim. Wrong room. Alright, Kim. Let's go debrief.
Yes?
Oh, right, I gotta up my Inland Empire. Haha! No, he doesn't. Are you kidding me? What, are we not gonna go, like, hang out on the balcony and debrief? Him?
Yes?
Oh, Kim, I thought we were gonna go to the balcony and debrief, and so you could have your one cigarette while we went over the notes. Okay. There's nothing I'm gonna... What was the... Who? What's the Zaum fiasco? That's news to me. Tell me all about it. Let's go steal me some corpse boots. Old corpse boots. Oh, my good friend, Bart. North Americans don't have any culture. Unless you count the Native Americans. Us whiteys sure don't. See, I would've got the boots earlier, but I forgot to open this door. No, I've never even heard of it at all yet. Most of chat, I'm playing this because they haven't seen this game before. As far as I know. I know for a fact, like, at least 2, maybe even 3 people here haven't, like, seen this. Oh, what was I doing? Flashlight. Give me them boots. You got that right, eh, bud? Hey, bud?
The bear's eyes are still glowing.
Tell me something, dead man.
Rooney.
How do I get your boots? I want your boots. At the autopsy, you said you have ancient mysteries.
Oh yes, Kobo, me lord.
Oh shit! Really?
In the gift horse's mouth, tracks and wakes. And
okay, I'd be so fucking down if it wasn't for that. Because, dude, I'd watch a fucking series of this. Yeah, but to where, brother?
Just a small gulp away, my beloved Kobo.
I hate your stinking
Do I
boring.
remind you of someone?
Myself in the bathroom mirror.
There you go. Look at that bright kid. We're birds of a feather, you and I.
Interesting.
Soon you will be just like me. Just keep drinking and having a good time. It's a matter of weeks.
It'd be hard to live up to this, though.
Feeling nausea, vomiting, tenderness or pain around the liver area, tiny red lines on
I
the
want your
Come
boots.
back later, Kobo. Amuse.
A friendly cartoon bear. The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate. Even under this stench, you can feel it.
Yeah, that's so sad. Because I love the fucking... So I guess I can't... I guess I'm supposed to get the boots before I put them in the fridge? Like, what the hell? How do I get the boots? That would explain it, Woofy. That would definitely explain it.
Are still glowing red. It's guarding over the...
Shoot, Looney Rooney. Come back later.
Bye, Bart. Thanks for hanging out. Well, shit. Here's hoping. Here's hoping. So I would love more. I would love more Disco Elysium. It would be so hard to, like, keep up with a thing on this, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is, like, already so good. I mean, I'd be interested to see more, but I'm not sure if it could be as good as, you know what I'm saying? It's a hard call.
Does Kuno care?
Right.
Kuno doesn't...
Shut up, Kuno. Well. I don't really feel like fucking around anymore at night. So let's go to bed. And then when I go to bed... Well, you'd still be wouldn't you still be considered Caucasian? Ooh, animated, that'd be cool. I'd be down for animated as well. Okay, so we're gonna zip back up here. gonna try and get the expression off my face. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that'd be cool. You'd have to give Harry a voice, though. Alright, we're gonna try and get rid of this.
The mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Oh, I gotta upgrade
It's barely
electro.
covered in
I gotta
steam anymore.
update electrochemistry one more time. Shit. 100% Chinese mutt. Woofy. I'm 100%.
The bed is still cold from the broken window.
Yeah.
And not too inviting.
Bedtime. Maybe I'll wake up with those thoughts finished,
The
considering.
bed is still cold from the wind blowing in.
We've
from the
already
broken
heard that. Oh boy, another nightmare, I bet.
Here we are again, my broken bud.
Hey, limbic
Waves
system.
are coming, carrying you away.
100% Aussie best.
can't go.
So you're basically like me.
No.
Your parents were like
have to
probably
stay
prisoners from the UK.
half aware of yourself. You're not
Fair enough.
cooperating, brother man.
What?
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague
I think we're talking bionic
discomfort
way back in the
suffusing
days.
it.
Like we're talking slavery and
Your
stuff.
belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot. Because of the pain.
And there's a lot of it.
Oh, okay.
Ever present in your organs. It's like every one of them has their own nasty song to sing.
I'm an artist and liver damage is my art.
Oh yeah, baby. Frame your suffering as a masterpiece. Only one problem.
It's true.
No one's watching. It's boring, buddy. Boring as death.
Leave me alone, ancient
You're
reptilian
just
brain.
stuck here.
I like you can see like the room and my flashlight in the background though.
Could try looking at other people. Really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
I will. I'm looking at people all the time. I like
Sure you do. They're all so friendly, aren't they?
At least they're interesting. Each one has a process just like yours, running in the space between their ears, full of secrets. People are beautiful, statuesque, parodies and tragedies of themselves. A great democracy of creatures.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights.
My
blinking
limbic
in and
system's
out
a
of
dick.
Existence. Thoughts. You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to do it before we move the body to the fridge. Like maybe I'm supposed to pull them off after out of the tree. And before we make Kim, like after we put Kim to sleep and make Kim take it, maybe. All right, up we get. Ugh. Lovely. All right, let's take this flashlight off because it's daytime. Let's see if I can't smoke and drink anything yet. Again, what's the point of having so many uses if I can't, like... if I can't actually drink or smoke them? Dude, I couldn't imagine seeing Kim's POV. Kim would be like, what a fucking idiot, this guy. But somehow, he's like an idiot savant. Maybe it's because I didn't try to take the boots off first, maybe? Maybe? You're saying like it's a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with being stupid. Alright, Kim, I think today's the day you take the body back. Oh, gameplay, Kim. Ah, yes. What's up, buddy?
Yes?
I want to talk about you.
What about me? Good. What do you want to know? I'm afraid you don't know. I assumed you were in on it.
You know what I'm in on. Retrograde
Better
amnesia.
still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Tell me about
What's
it.
there to say? It's just stupidity.
Where'd it go?
Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case? Good.
How do I make you take the body away?
What do you want to know? Good.
No response. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
Have you tried...
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
Focus on other people's trouble.
A moment passes. The lieutenant...
Once more with more Seoul. Is that sexy man?
Hi, gendarme.
Oh shit!
Another rendezvous.
Hello, adjust my tie.
I see you found yourself a little something from my wardrobe. Not bad. Not bad at all. What brings you here?
How about the hat and the robe I'm
You
wearing?
can keep it. I don't mind. I can appreciate beauty when I see it.
Thanks. It's like carrying a piece of you with me at all times.
Is it now? Well, enjoy it.
I met your Sunday friend.
Did. And how did you like him?
I didn't like him as much as I like you.
Shoot. Why not?
What are you?
Friends,
you two?
I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time.
I think it all depends on how you play your Harry as well, right?
That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess.
Is that even a friend?
It is. On Sundays.
I don't want to talk about other people. I want to talk about you.
What about me, gendarme?
28% composure? Oh, God.
Could he
Oh!
be a member of the homosexual underground? Yes, this man is definitely one of the homos. I've seen them homos with my own...
Oh, physical instrument.
This sexual thing seems interesting. Ask around. Become involved.
Never even heard of it. Huh. Are you part of the homosexual underground?
Homosexual underground? Why, yes, I am, officer. Why? Do you want to investigate?
Yes, I want to hear more of this homosexual underground you're part
it's
of.
a pleasure group. A sub rosa pleasure group congregating in cellars under the cover of night. Saturday night. Sometimes even Friday night.
But what about Thursday night?
Or Thursday night. Sometimes the congregating doesn't even end. It carries on into our daily life.
But when you convene, what do you do?
Oh, we're ambitious. We want to destroy the last vestiges of meaning. The last thing people never shall have to hold on to. The true symbols of security. The meaning of man and woman, mother and father, their marriage. Everything will be constantly shifting and moving under our rule. The future will belong to a circus of identities just spinning around, surreal and unreal. You won't even know who you are anymore.
Does it have anything to do with disco?
Yes, we listen to a lot of disco. Some say we engineered disco to spread our vision of a vertiginous, ever-changing society, where all there is a razzle-dazzle of gold. We are going to change the family unit with all this razzmatazz and finger dancing. And with mysteries. Of course, the mysteries are also of sexual nature. Very esoteric.
I do like disco. Maybe I should get into
You
it.
can't just get into it. You have to be born into it. One is either already in the homosexual movement, or forever excluded from it.
What if I can't remember if I'm in or not? What if I can't remember anything about my life, aside from the fact that I like disco?
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's exactly what we're looking for. Who knows, maybe you were homosexual in the past. Maybe all of that has been repressed.
Looks at the village people.
I have to say that you do look like someone who might be part of the underground. You have that very distinctive, I can't understand what's going on here look.
This is going to be like a 20-hour mind project for me. 20 hours at least.
Absolutely wonderful.
Aha!
Bye, gendarme.
Time to learn about the homosexual underground. Woohoo! I'm so homosexual underground, I don't even know I'm there. Look at me. Look at Harry, for Christ's sakes. But if I just stop this, like stop the date of birth generator, and instead... $8 hours. That's not 20 hours, it's only 8 hours. You see mysterious strangers in the night, leaning against unlit doorways, engaged in hushed conversation. A shadowy cabal exchanging looks, whispering in dark alleys and unmarked locales. A radical cell conspiring against the state, and perhaps even against man and woman. Was it a secret handshake? What's going on? Who are these secretive people? How will they accomplish their sinister and world-altering goals? And most importantly, are you one of them? You could be. Maybe you forgot. Internalize! You missed the fun part? Yeah, I don't know. I think Precarious World... I think if I learn Precarious World, I'm going to be ruined. Because I think... If I remember correctly, when I got the good ending, I used... Where'd it go? Try to see if I can find it. But 100% sexually confused. That was the fun part. That was one of the most fun parts. I really enjoyed that. Kim. We love Kim here. Really hope he doesn't get something. I'm not going to spoil anything. That could or could not happen. Okay, let's see. What checks do I have? I can try lifting the barbell again. I can go conceptualize metalhead. Ooh, I can do a volition with Kim Katsurugi. Kim, we can do a volition. Where are you? I'll do a volition roll.
Yes.
Drinking. Oh, it's this one, isn't it? That's Inland Empire. You seem to be following me. What if I want to work alone?
Detective, if I may be frank, you seem to be in a deranged state. You have trouble remembering things. You've misplaced your badge.
Exactly. You got it, Alex.
I cannot let you act in the name of the RCM without supervision until you've regained control of your faculties.
But what if I need some me time?
Some you time? This is a police investigation, not a journey of self-discovery. You'll still have your evenings to yourself.
Okay, I'll leave the self-care for non-work hours.
To spill over into the investigation.
The lieutenant is pretty sure self-care is just a euphemism for nihilistic binge drinking.
You don't know me, Kim.
Is it not?
Shut up, electrochemistry. Hey, I'm being nice to Kim. Hey, I didn't make him sell his tires. Dinner was good. Thank you for asking. Ooh, the water lock's open. Ooh, my dice. For me, dinner was more A&W or Dairy Queen that I napped through and like picked up off my doorstep like 20 minutes later. Then they dropped it off. Yay! Oh my god, it's dark in here. You had Macca's? Yum. Oh wait, you mentioned that. What exactly did you get from the old Macca's? Well, luckily it's like there's like a walkway and all that stuff, right? So it's not like my thing's right where dogs would go. And then it got dropped off at the front door, so yeah. My dogs weren't outside. No one's dogs were outside. Ooh, yum. Sounds tasty. Hey, do you have that dice? Or that die for me, I asked?
Oh, it's you again.
And pay
Are you
back to pick
looking
up
for
my
a
die.
Very good. That will be 7 real for 1 custom die. 1 universal die for Wirral Untethered.
I thought it was...
It feels icy. Just holding this die in your hand sends a jolt of cold down your spine, through the dark red.
More or less.
Rats scuttle in the dark room.
Okay, was gonna really quickly zip through all these.
You wouldn't. It's not about the haircut.
I guess it wasn't merely a gym. A kind man. Kuno. Oh yes, I think it would take more than a gym. It didn't.
You should have.
Eventually, the coalition took away the fund. Oh, there's and they never cleaned up. It's a sub-rose.
Nothing changed. What does she?
We already saw this once before, so I'm kind of just
It's
like.
not easy. You mean Miss?
But what drug?
He
That
got
would be
high
cool.
on.
Even you can probably do.
There used to be a fashion. Yeah, the Attila didn't know. And you Anne. Yes,
You wouldn't. It's not about the.
I guess it just they were honest, the usual.
Men like that.
Sure, I have no idea why those they weren't. They certainly took the usual. Well, they see.
She sounds almost mocking.
That's what. In the end, they just.
She's right. Showing up to work on time.
Anything else? Oh, boy. The place was off eventually. He said, Mega, it's an by telling.
A wise and noble beast, guiding you toward.
I do drugs. Anyway.
Little spark outside its light.
Anything else? Another failed business, perhaps? Oh, I think none of those doorbells work, including the one with an empty name. You could say so.
If the whirling is.
Yes, my advice. Yes, my advice. Sure, I'm listening. I'm pretty sure.
Isn't it nice?
Good. I hope it clarifies.
There we go, thank you. And Precarious World. What's this one?
How not to lose.
Heyo.
It is impossible not to. The world is balanced on the edge of a knife. It's a game of frayed nerves. You're pushed on by numbers and punitive measures, pain, rejection, and unpaid bills. You can either play, or you can crawl under a boat and waste away, turn into salt, or a flock of seagulls. Your enemies would love that. Or you can fight. The only way to load the dice is to keep on fighting.
Critical success and failure lowered by 1. Nice. That's kind of cool. I've been half an hour in. Okay, next level up, I gotta level... Oh, shit. Okay, next level up, I want to level up my Inland Empire. For Kim again. Jesus. Jesus. Okay, we can probably go across the waterlock now. So let's do that, shall we? What do I do with my die? I can get 70 cents for it. Oh. Oh, look at the map tab to see what white checks have opened. Interesting. Interesting. So did the dice open up my chance to get some more? It must have. Let's go back up to the map. This one? Or is it this one?
This old fireplace is... Your flashlight slides over. Some of the writing has faded.
Must be this one.
This old fire... Radio frequencies, it's unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
Course, the anatomy of the curse.
Perhaps. The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants.
Who's the Game
Someone
Master?
very important. The leader of a massive on-air game built by these people.
It's a game
Whoever
who's playing.
decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. A list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing. Muindi, Insulinda,
Insulinda,
Gotla,
Grad, Samara,
and even Il Mara. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
Why do you say
The
that?
schedule. I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
What else?
Nothing. It's just lying.
Interesting. So is that not the map wall?
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
A failed business. Only question is, what the hell are they
Yes,
making?
That it looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Whoa, like we're doing, meta.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
Wow.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but...
The curse got them. I see no other
yes,
explanations.
the doom of bad business practices. Okay, let's keep...
Okay. Ooh, right, that's what I was gonna do.
Yes?
Hold on, Kim. Nothing. Hold on, Kim. Hold on. Let me go rub some fucking...
A thick layer of cold.
Okay, I'll leave for now. First, we're gonna take off the gloves. We're gonna put on this, because it gives me physical instrument. Pretty sure that's all I've got that's physical instrument for now. Okay. Took the gloves off. We're gonna smear coal on my hands.
Paint something with it. Still, it's good to have this done.
Leave. Okay, now we're gonna take the coal hands upstairs. Let's see if that'll help me lift the thingamajig. You know the thingamajig I'm talking about. The barbell. Do I know why I want to lift it? No. It's just principle now. Alright, barbell.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
Shit. I'm gonna lift this bitch. Not right now, but I'm gonna lift it. Ow.
You manage to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbly. See? See? This place is cursed.
Seems like I'm a little out of shape. Maybe my palms
Wearing
were
gloves
slippery.
will definitely make it easier.
Oh, so making gloves would have been a better... Wearing gloves would have been a better idea? Oh, I thought not wearing gloves would be a good idea. Damn it. Yeah. It's too late now. Like I said, I enjoyed how that played out a lot more than me just enjoying the sandwich. But next time, I'll enjoy the sandwich. Next time, I'll just play a game where I'm pumped right into fucking rhetoric. Oakley dokley. Let's see here. Let's go across the waterlock. We got things to see, baby. A whole new side of the island to be on. Those guys are new. Oh, they're probably the waterlock guys. Yo, you guys all done repairing this bitch?
A rusting control. You grab the handle and pull the lever. The waterlock starts moving.
Ooh, I leveled up. Pumped with rhetoric. Sounds like it into it. It kind of does. Click. Alright. Alright.
Alright, we can go to the coast now. Expect rugged terrain and drunks. And if you wanted to forge that document for Evrard, now you can.
Okay, I was gonna level up my Inland Empire. Kim, come here. I have an Inland Empire check for you.
Yes?
28% still. Damn it. Hold on. What do I have that can give me some Inland Empire? Just my tie. Alright, sweet. Sweet.
Yes?
Alright, Kim. Come on, baby!
Only banal
Damn it.
things. One you should be ashamed.
Boo. Alright, anyways, back across the waterlock. Oh, wait. Come here, you. Come here, you.
Hello, hello. Let me know if
Well, that's
sure
why I was in
thing.
gun again. Have people ever at Claire's Union come here to track it?
Maybe. Shady-looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. They went their way. It was...
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
People as oleaginous as
Right?
ever
Not bad, eh?
seem.
Sure, man.
Where I was gonna sell you some
Hello,
stuff.
hello. Let me... Sure. Let me have a look.
A fascinating photo of a corpse.
Oh, no. I don't like aphotic paths, counter-radiance networks, anti...
You have absolutely no idea what a photic...
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
You can have this rifle for $12. You can have this pen for $1. No. You can have this photo, though, for a whole $1. Yay! So I wonder if I can, like, give Kim his pen back. Probably not, eh? I'd like to, seeing as I have a pen now.
Another time, perhaps.
Okay. Most military wear with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in. Oh, hello.
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. The print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Hjelmdal burning.
Oh, 2518. Sniff the t-shirt.
Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there.
Hey, good morning, Gemini. How you
Worn
doing?
cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Sniffing is okay, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
You're not imagining it. Photon emissions?
How much you want for
True
this
they
shirt?
are.
That's dirt cheap.
Can you give it to me for free then?
But why?
Man from Heimdall is a superstar. I'm a superstar. It'd be perfect.
I suppose that makes sense, yes.
Nice.
Please go ahead and take it. Welcome to Hjelmdal.
Woohoo! A man from Hjelmdal shirt. Oh yeah, +1 physical instrument and +1 shivers. Yoink. Cool. What's this?
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
How much for the streetlight?
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
Oh. Somehow it sounds right. Sure it wasn't easy to saw that lamp
Hey,
off.
I don't know where it came
No
from. but
way.
It's not every day you get to...
There's no way I could actually get that from that guy. Come on.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Try to find something pretty and cool here, then use it to win her back.
Dig up a truly cool figurine.
Everything you pick out seems faded, chipped, and sad somehow.
Bummer.
Most of them are just broken toys.
Okay, how about over here? What's in this? Okay. Anything up here I
All
can
the
buy?
old boom.
Okay. Nothing else I can buy in here, guy? Okay, well, I was hoping. Alright, let's really go across the water lock now. Wait, did I say this shirt gave me physical instrument? Only +1. No, -2 authority. I'm gonna take that off later.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime of it.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
What?
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy! Very secret. They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for 2 real and 50 cents.
They're perfect for concealing your bloodshot and baggy eyes. It's going to be very difficult for anyone to take you seriously with these things on your face.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
You're right, I'm too sensible for those.
Are you sure? But they look so good on you. You should think this through, officer.
Yeah, okay, give me the glasses.
Good starter pair, officer.
Shades of self-destruction. +1 electrochemistry. Alright, what we got over here?
You keep coming.
Save the economy? That sounds off.
Haven't you heard, officer? Look around. Is this really the economy we...
Might as well buy some
That's
clothes, don't
good,
care.
officer. That's
I don't want the windbreaker, though. Okay, bye. What's this? A helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. Am I just supposed to walk along the waterlock itself? I guess so, hey? Seeing as the bridge is still down. I can! Hooray! What? I don't look like a mess. I look incredible. I look absolutely incredible. Whew. Sealing's accent makes you giggle? Well, that's good. Traffic beyond the gate. More abandoned motor lorries. Ooh, magnesium. Interesting. Why can't I open this, Kim? No entry. But I want to entry. Ooh, Jamrock Biker Cop Sunnies. +1 empathy. Cool. Cool. So here we are, the other side of the river. These look like, tire tracks. Intriguing. Hello, day 3. Someone has broken down the fence and the barbed wire. Like an incredible mess for sure. It's true. Look at me go. The swing's missing. No one's been here for a long
Rust
time.
peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere.
What happened
In
here?
this yard? Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscure for cheap. It didn't work out.
So
They
this
abandoned it about a decade ago.
So this part of the coast is a block obscure?
Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drunks. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house.
Maybe left something useful behind.
For you to scavenge like a post-apocalyptic scavenger who collects trash and errant magnesium blisters.
It's not meant as nagging, just an observation.
We should move. I don't think we will solve the...
Hold on, we're looking around. Look, see, some money. My electrochemistry's telling me something. Oh, never mind, that shivers. Kim, look out, you're on my way. Thank you, Kim. Woohoo! Well, those cigarettes? Well, they were. Glory, says the graffito, to the ghosts of us. Music collection? Oh! Is this the sad song I can sing at karaoke?
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reel's attached to the apparatus with a satisfying click. You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing.
Keep the porter wheel at harmless distance
Then
and wait.
the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Cessons, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad. Within seconds you know this is the one. The real shit you've been looking for. The one you trust your room to. This one tells it like it is. This is your tune. A click, then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning.
Could I sing this purely? I think I could sing this.
Of course you could sing this. You could take sad to a whole new level with this. And you already know the lyrics since you've listened to it like a million times.
A Guillaume de million times.
All here. All 3 verses. And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands on your way.
What?
Gart. You have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the whirling.
All right.
After you've won him over, you can express yourself. Let the pain out. Make everyone understand. The lieutenant watches you.
All right, I found it. I don't think I've ever found that either. See, Kim? There's something useful here after all. And you were about to say there wasn't. Ha ha! Creaking ahead, a broken axle grinding. Oh. Banged up fuel can. Yay! Oh, I think, yeah, I know what this is.
Half submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible. It must be cold and lonely down there in the icy water. Remember the tire tracks in Martinez? This is where they were leading.
This is where the tracks and the plaza were leading
It appears
to.
to be so.
Let's investigate.
I agree. We should definitely investigate.
You get a sudden, sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water.
Run your hand over the cold metal.
The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists.
How long has it been here?
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
Can I see a logo?
The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out. But you do see a monkfish float by.
What should we do?
Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
How long will it take for low tide to come in?
I don't know. An hour or 2, tops?
Sit on the swing and wait for the tide to recede.
As you sit down in the old, rusty playground, the world around you becomes very silent. The hinges creak under your weight, dangerously so. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
Drama, whistle a tune.
The tune on your lips forms a strange yet undeniably beautiful contrast with the surrounding bleakness. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance, then, still looking straight ahead, he joins you with a higher pitched and slightly more melodic trill. The wind blows. In the distance, behind the church, some vagrants are having an argument over a bag of tear they found in the reeds. Further away, a flock of seagulls lands.
And I ran so far
the clouds
away.
pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
So was your dad also, point to your eyes? Ugh. I think he's talking about the glasses, but that definitely didn't come off that way. So would you rather sit on an anthill for an hour or stand in a river of leashes?
Historically, leeches have been used to prevent and even cure many ailments.
Okay, he's thinking. I can do this. Let's do this. Who'd want to sit on an anthill? There are no therapeutic benefits to. Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
If you had to decide between the strikers or the company, who'd you choose?
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hot place.
Okay, but what if someone had a gun to your head?
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Squint your eyes and say, is that a number on the side?
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
It's as if he knows what it stands for, but wants you to say it. It's pedagogical.
I hate guessing. District something, a precinct, some municipal over temples. Oh God, no.
I'm sorry, Harry. I'm so sorry.
41. Precinct 41. A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you. No. Just nope. Say no to this, Harry.
Oh my God, it's mine. I drove my car into the sea?
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you drove your police motor carriage into the sea after you jumped across the canal.
The badge, the gun, and now this.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything. There is also a fourth thing you've lost.
A fourth thing?
More precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage combined. Lost forever into the deepest of seas.
Ah, things went so well. We were just whistling merrily.
Still whistle. Besides, the night is always darkest before the dawn.
Well, at least I can see what's in there now.
Yes. Let's go take a look.
Hooray! My car. Great. Hey! My badge! Woohoo! A commander. Oh, I forgot. I think I'm a commander. Well, let's see. I think we go to the map. No. Tab? How do I... right, it was J. Yes, yes it is. But I found my badge, so that's exciting.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
I found my badge!
At least something good came out of all this.
Study the badge.
Encased between two durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West.
At this point, I'm almost certain the lady driver has it.
A name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and, in the lower right corner, your precinct.
Look at photo.
The man keeps winking at you with his green-grey eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that.
How old?
8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good-looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
He's winking. Why?
What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now. It looks better on him because he isn't in as much pain while producing it as you are now. Although there's already a hint of that pain, certainly. Don't be fooled. The bad times have already begun. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Name, Harrier Dubois.
Harrier? That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Evrard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
Harrier Dubois it is, then.
To make your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
He's not going to call you Harrier. He'll keep calling you officer when he's angry with you, and detective when he's not.
Oh, is that his code?
The badge in your hands shines as you rotate it.
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
What's a Lieutenant W. Freighter?
The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant,
And double
The
Yefrator?
title of Yefrator is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank.
Oh.
In your case, Captain. You have declined twice, thus you're double Yefrator. There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's decontage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors, out of respect. And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank, in your case, Lieutenant.
Heavy-duty case-solving machine. Such a small yet precious thing. Expensive paper caught between thick plastic, like a fly in amber. It reads...
Serial...
That's just the serial number. Revachol,
Date of
4
issue.
months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter. A new badge usually comes with a new rank.
The case created a lot of edge you have to take off. The death march really gets us going. A lot can happen in 4 months.
Alright, cool. There we go. We have officially found my badgeroo. And this gas can I can sell. And my RCM commander's jacket. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Cool. Now I should have my name. Ah, look at that. I'm a lieutenant. I'm just as awesome as Kim. The only difference is I guess I'm a double Yifriter, which means I'm better than Kim twice. Suck it, Kim. Footprints in the snow. They lead away from the accident. Oh, they're mine? There's a boat tucked underneath the tarpaulin cover. Dark red chair in the dim light. A postcard. Woohoo! Oh! More drugs! Woohoo! What am I supposed to do with all the drugs I've got? Oh, is that a bow tie? Ah, nice! I can get rid of my ugly tie. See that horrific necktie? Hello, hello, bow tie. Woo! Love it. Love it. Wait, what are you seeing? A cold breeze is enough to make the wall planks creak. Okay. One, ew. And two. What's two? Two, double ew on the tie. I agree. But now it can be double dramatic. Bushes are too thick and thorny to pass through. Cinder blocks charred, a makeshift fire pit. White curtains have been drawn shut, no looking in. See dust-covered linens, dried tulips on a bed. Quick travel unlocked. Fisherman shacks. A wedding storm. Hey, these are good stats.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts.
Lean forward.
Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't...
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
We're cops. We're hellraisers. Click, click, bang, bang.
No, you're not. I've seen you around here before. 12 years ago. You didn't raise any hell. You were quite helpful, actually. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
Right, Lars? Wait, I've been here before?
Not you personally. I meant the RCM. Some of the men got into a fight. One of them killed another. Locked himself in that woodshed over there. He was brooding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place, somewhere more quiet.
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
I am an ill omen. Proceed.
You're not. No one around here considers us an ill omen. People would have told us.
Maybe they are afraid.
Why?
Because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here, as long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then, because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage, and not a lot of houses, or a lot of people. My kids are long gone, searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
Where can someone stay around here?
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack.
How much?
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
Wait, you're just giving it to me?
No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway. You can stay there.
I'll take it.
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the police.
Haha! Now I don't have to pay Gart anymore.
If you're not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
Alright, bye. Thanks for the shack, lady. Come on, Kim, let's check out my new house.
The door has seen better days.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check out your new living arrangements. But just so you know, after we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the Whirling in Rags for the night. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
The key turns.
Woohoo! Oh, beautiful. Ah.
A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum.
Listen.
The room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy, but you're inside, and it feels safe and warm.
Kinda does, yeah, holy shit.
What is this place to you?
My forward base for the coastal part of the opera. Nah, it's free. That's good enough. I could live here.
Waves crash onto the beach, drowning the reeds. Far to the south, a congregation gathers to a soup kitchen in a shelter for the homeless. An old woman gives out knitted scarves for free.
I like how Shivers also talking like a
This could
scary
have
old
been
lady.
you. This could still be you. A down on his luck nobody, trying to survive.
Thank you, strange sensation, for a fair assessment of the current situation.
Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice.
Look under the floorboards.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it. The door. On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror.
My chops!
A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
Shaving the right
The
call?
water reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red, hair unkempt, wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. The stash is gigantic. You'll be looking like a pansy without the chops. A fucking pansy. A fresh start looms ahead. Clean yourself up and be born anew.
Maybe. I'll think on that. I'll think about it. Let me just check something. What do I have for hand-eye? So right now my hand-eye sucks. I'm trying to have something that's hand-eye. Perception. Social calculus, drama. Reaction speed, rhetoric, physical instrument, endurance, conceptualization, logic. Okay, I guess not. Well, let's try.
On the table,
Oh, I'm gonna
you see
regret
a bowl
this.
of water, a rough soap, and your hand trembles as you scratch your cheek. Oh no, that's not how a grown man shaves.
Leave it for now.
Thank God, I would have cut your throat.
Leave. I like the mutton chops. It's fine. It's fine. Ooh. A jacket with extra logic. But this gives me electrochemistry and drama. You don't like my chops? You don't like Harry's chops? Ooh, 50 cents. You know, Kim, it's a nice place. I could fix it up pretty good, you know? And it was free. Ah. What are these doing in the fish? What are they? Ah, boots! Franco-Nigerian cavalry boots. +1 perception. Alright! Woohoo! Oh god, I look ridiculous. Alright, hold on. Let's slap on the Spirit Decor. Put those on instead. Put that one back on. And we'll wear the bum hat again. There, see, I look way better now. Still can't drink and do drugs, huh?
Hi, officer. Anything I can help you with?
I'm good for now. Oh, there we go. I just have to click them properly in my inventory. Okay, so I just did that. How do I do the booze? Oh, there's the booze. Haha! Aha! That's how I drink and smoke. I was off on the right spot to click them. So many drugs! Alright, now we got it covered. Drink some booze. Oh, it's more speed. Woohoo! Oh yeah, baby! Woo! Yeah, I could have taken so much more drugs and alcohol. Maybe? Holy shit. Look at my intellect, psyche, physique, and motorifics now, boys. Woohoo! Wonder how long those boosts last for. Feeling good. Feeling good, Kim. Kim just watched me, like, snort, do, fucking smoke, drink. Fucking everything. I don't know if it's better rolls per se, but...
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old. The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
You guys look identical.
The stone-kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just stated.
He looks just like me.
Yeah.
The boy doesn't answer. The rock kicker was just being shy, but now he's enthusiastic again.
You're bad with kids.
I am, yes.
Don't worry, everyone is. How about we do some police work now? We're not getting anything here.
Bye, kids. Hello, what's in this old abandoned shack? Oh, 65 cents. Mine. Ooh, magnesium. Hey! More fucking speed. Alright. Just finding drugs all over the place now that I know where to look. Look at me go.
The worn and beaten wood.
We can...
Very nice. Allez-vous. Oh, what do we got in here? What do my detective eyes see? +1 to Kingdom of Conscience. I don't know what Kingdom of Conscience is. And they're kind of nice pants, I guess. But I like electrochemistry, so I'll put them back on. Look if I put my horrific necktie back on. Hey, horrific necktie. Necktie? There you are. Hi. Interesting.
Large letters on the front.
I'll put the box away for now. Look at that later. Alright, Kim, onwards. Come along, Kim. We got a beach to look at. A little black swallow circles above you. You hear it chirp. The hell is this? Water runs from the west. The source is upstream. A broken pipe? Interesting. The beams are splitted. This bridge didn't collapse on its own. Artillery broke it. The rear tire of a motor carriage. Rusty letters read Mezut. You should come back here when it snows. A strange feeling. It passes quickly. Interesting. And it's so interesting. That I'm gonna get stoned. It's time for a game switch. We'll leave you all. Whatchamacallit? You guys know the word I'm looking for. I just can't think of it right now. In suspense till next weekend. Wahaha. Wahaha. I know, you're all in suspense now, aren't you? Everest did all them drugs. So I should probably play more Darkwood. I know you are.